Also, boob magic will absolutely not be a thing in this world.
Boob, boob magic. I was
Boob madness. That's what it was. I'm sorry, my brain is still melting from knowing it was a thing.
He knows about boob magic. We have to kill him.
I know. Damn, bro, that sucks. Fat titties, though.
You gotta stop muting yourself when we talk. It makes us look crazy.
Yeah.
I have to unmute everyone separately. Or all of you and me separately. So, like, no, because I do the countdown to let you know when I'm unmuting you.
I don't see how those two are mutually exclusive, but okay.
I don't want that to go live.
Fair enough.
Oh, let me pull up the stream. Oh yeah, your channel has that weird invisible thing. Okay, it's gotta type in the URL directly. There. Yeah, I don't know why it does that. By the way, apparently Twitch Prime gives you 60-day VODs as well.
Oh, that's what I have then.
Oh yeah, that's how you get 60-day VODs then.
Twitch Prime is how I access Critical Role's Twitch VODs. So I could just.
Oh no, let's use it
I don't
for
gotta
60
wait.
days too.
Just use Amazon Prime's free one Twitch channel to access Critical Role.
Yep.
That's
what I do.
Yeah. That's how I have Twitch Prime.
Mhm.
I still have this point of inspiration. I've had it for like 2 sessions now, and I don't know why I haven't used it. I think I'm saving it for, summoning Asmodeus.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Every time someone says Asmodeus, I keep thinking Amadeus. And I'm like, we're gonna just summon fucking Mozart.
Well, maybe he's a high-level bard.
He would be level 20.
Let me just
Are you rewriting the campaign so we summon Mozart by accident?
I'm down for that.
No, I'm
Let's
just
do
saying
it.
that Mozart is actually a caster class servant.
Oh yeah, because Mozart is old.
Wow.
Wait,
Look
actually?
Ow.
Fucking fake go.
Here is the most powerful version of Mozart.
Look at that.
I heard that snort.
You did.
For the record, everyone.
Fake friend order, seriously.
Wow. The art's not even that good. Like, that looks like fan art.
Oh, that's the official art?
That's what's in the game.
Fake Go is weird.
Mm.
You said they also have Space Ishtar, so I mean...
I was gonna say, Avenger's true identity is Space Ishtar.
And, like, somehow possessing Reen.
I mean, I can't really talk about, things including Mozart, and it's just, like, completely unfaithful to who he was as a person. Because, I think it was called, like, Ikemen Vampire or something. It was, like, a mobile app, Otome, and it had Mozart as one of the characters that you could romance, and he was, like, the Tsundere dick character. And it was like, no, that's not at all what Mozart was like as a person. He was not a cold asshole. He was, like, life of the party.
Space Ishtar.
Guys, I just pulled out my vitamin D pills because I forgot that I hadn't taken them today. and I like dumped some out in my hand, and a fucking little tiny package came out with it, and I don't know why that threw me off so much.
The
What
like
does Space Ishtar look like?
freshness
Reen. Is her name Reen? Is that it?
Yeah,
no,
and how could
so,
they do this to Reen?
See, here
Oh.
the thing about this is that in Fate Go, some servants are too powerful or not heroes enough to be summoned as servants, so they're summoned as pseudo servants in the bodies of people. And now this gets really
That's
technical,
actually kind of cool.
but the reasoning for this is so that they can reuse famous character designs.
I mean, I
And,
actually kind of like the idea.
Well, yeah, the
I
idea
think that'd
is
be kind of cool.
because
It could be
Natsu wrote
cool.
it. But
Think about it, like with the original Grail War, you're not putting yourself in danger, right? But with this style, you are putting yourself in danger because it's your body.
Unless you're Shiro, then you're absolutely
Oh, yeah.
putting yourself in
and
danger.
no, they're not
Stupid.
they're not the masters.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
They're still servants that get sent in separate from the master. And but yeah, the point that I was going to illustrate is that they want to reuse famous character designs in, let's say, skimpier outfits.
Oh god.
Yeah. I'm just like, how can they do this to Reen? Oh god, how could they do this to Reen?
I mean, the only Reen I know is 6-year-old Reen, so this
I've
is
seen
making me
pictures.
uncomfortable.
And let me
get pictures.
Let me get a picture of the older Reen from Fate Stay Night. That's.
I mean,
her
she's
civil
cute, but
uniform.
she still looks 10. I don't know. I
mean,
see
like-
pigtails and I think you are 12. Hey, she looks a bit older there.
Yeah, and that's her regular outfit.
And then there's also College Reen, which is in, I think it's already in reaction images at the top.
Separated, of course, from Child Reen.
She cute.
Here's College Reen.
I see when you reach a certain age, you leave pigtails behind. That's all I'm saying. Also, I think I've
College
talked
Reen
about it
did.
before. I find it hilarious how in anime, if you want a child version of your regular character, you just put their hair and eyes on a small body and call it a day.
Pretty much.
I mean, and
Oh,
then I realized after I had told you that I am a bit of a hypocrite because my usual hairstyle, not right now because of the pandemic, but my usual hairstyle is exactly what I wore when I was like 7 or 8. So, I mean, I'm an anime character. Let's be real.
Oh god. Oh god. My current hair is practically what I had when I was younger because I just cut it.
Oh yeah, you cut your hair.
Oh
Yeah,
no
oh,
way.
yeah, he still lost.
The front is still long. It's not a mullet, so it's not what I had when I was younger.
That was the cosplay MacGyver, right?
Well, it's for Halloween. I got
Halloween is cosplay. Changed my mind.
Yeah, it's still cosplay, right? Like,
Hey, if you consider that cosplay, do you consider my job cosplay?
yeah.
no and yes. Like I don't consider Halloween costumes to be cosplay because I assume that cosplay takes like a certain level of professionalism into it more so. Cause like you're not doing it as a thing that like is expected of you quite as much. You're doing it because you want to and or for money. And that's at
When
least
did I cross the
mentally
threshold in the cosplay?
at least mentally what separates cosplay in my mind from like Halloween.
Yeah, that's fair. Like, the thing with cosplay is it doesn't have to be insanely good. You just need to kind of pass with the character. Because not everyone has the money or time to make it look good.
Oh yeah, no, I don't mean that it has to be like a certain level of quality or else it doesn't count. Like, I know that's probably an opinion that some people have, and it's bad. That's a bad opinion.
Yeah, that's definitely a thing sometimes in the community. It's my first ever cosplay. I never went to a con with it. For Alucard, it was just me wearing a red snuggie and the fucking gloves.
Oh, BDSM Roy Mustang.
What?
Yeah, no, that happened at a con once. So I went in Alucard's second form with the like straight jacket and the eye on the chest glowing, and someone approached me and was like, "You took a lot of artistic liberty with Roy Mustang there." And I'm like, "What the fuck?"
Must be soul crushing to cosplay a character that not everyone knows. Like you
Oh,
get so many people coming up to you and just being like, "Who the fuck are you?"
Also, when I cosplay
Oh,
Alucard with a
hey,
long
it's
red coat, hey Dante.
Dante.
Yeah.
I mean,
literally
I was Robin from Fire Emblem Awakening for Halloween in grade 9 or 10. I can't remember which one. And that was before Robin got into Smash Bros. So no one knew who I was.
literally had a sign that said, "I'm not Dante."
Which is exactly what Dina would have. Like, Shia LaBeouf ass. Like,
Oh yeah, the
Shia
paper
LaBeouf
bag.
ass? Sorry, Shia LaBeouf ass?
remember that time that
Shia
Shia
LaBeouf's
LaBeouf
ass?
walked around with a paper bag over his head with "I'm not famous anymore" written on it?
Oh, right. Back when
Yeah.
Shia LaBeouf was famous.
Yeah.
Uh,
I mean, he's about to feature in a one-shot I'm running with another group.
He is notorious. I would say he is not famous anymore.
Well, I mean, that song will never die, right?
It is immortalized.
Shia LaBeouf, famed for his roles in the Transformers series, that one shitty Indiana Jones movie, and the longer, the extended version of actual Cannibal Shia LaBeouf. His role at the end, clapping.
Yeah.
RTX voice probably cut it out.
I wasn't clapping.
I was.
Oh.
No, I did hear that.
Oh.
I was like, what do you mean? There was clapping.
I didn't hear any of it, but this is clearly delineated now that it's just because I'm not paying attention.
Shia LaBeouf. God, I guess the Soul Eater campaign would also be another modern fantasy.
Kind of?
Isn't Soul Eater like a post-apocalyptic world, though?
Post-apocalyptic?
Kind of.
I don't think it was. It was like a
read that somewhere.
modern-ish fantasy.
I don't know. Like I said, I have not watched Soul Eater since I was a wee lass.
Oh god.
Like, it wasn't completely modern, but like it had guns in it and such.
Guns that shot like bits of your soul.
It's a postmodern fantasy. Also, am I about to get shit on for the fact that I never watched Holes as a kid?
Never watched what?
What is it?
Holes?
I think you're safe.
Holes?
I have no idea what that is.
Oh, holes?
Okay, yes, Holes.
Oh, yeah,
Holes.
I
I read
saw it
the-
at school once.
I read the book.
I read
Didn't
the book.
like it very much.
I
It's
read
like,
it when I was
oh
like
yeah,
6, 7. I had no taste back then. I also didn't.
I saw it in school. It was one of
mean,
those, the teacher's not here and you're not going to do any work anyway, so watch this.
My favorite kind of lesson. I remember
Mhm.
kind of liking the book, but not enough to like ever really think about it again.
I was like, oh, shoes fell from the sky, now he has to dig holes. Okay.
That is an extremely watered down version of what happened, but okay.
It is, and it was on purpose.
I'm vaguely remembering some kind of problematic stuff about a curse and like an old Romani
What?
woman.
What?
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 Am I not thinking of holes? Am I thinking of something
Naughty.
else?
No, I don't. I do not think so.
That, like there was a
Yeah.
curse cast
look it
on
up.
his grandpa
I mean, I watched
or
it when I was
something
8.
for screwing over
Old
an old
Romani
Romani woman, and then he finally broke the curse by like helping his friend walk up a mountain and drink from a stream.
Yeah, apparently that happened. I do not remember that in the book.
Yeah, I don't
Do
remember
not
that in the movie either.
That happened in the book. Oh, apparently
was
it
like-
happened in the film. I looked it up.
I was like 8 when I watched it, so I don't know.
That's
Yeah, I don't
literally
think
all
that
I
happened.
remember about holes.
I mean, one of my favorite movies of all time is Disney's Hunchback of Notre Dame, so I cannot talk about the representation of Romani people in the media. Don't judge me, okay? I don't like the gargoyle scenes. It's just everything else is really good.
Disney films used to be dark.
God, yes.
Kinda just that one.
Frozen 2 could have been so dark. They could have gone so dark with Frozen 2 and they just didn't. Also, they could have given Anna fire powers and they decided to just fucking not do it. I'm like, you cowards! I have thoughts about Frozen 2. Lots of thoughts about Frozen 2.
I mean, why not just make that canon at this point, right?
Oh, by the way, happy birthday, Elizabeth. Did you know that my sister got fire powers yesterday? I'm so doing that.
If you do, I will
kidding, I
add
don't
it to the list.
I don't want to get fired. No, pun not
You don't
intended.
want to get fired for fire. I guess then you would have had enough fires in your life.
You're reminding me that I have to read that. You're reminding me that. Oh god.
You don't have to, but
no,
you
I
have
have to. I have to do it. They fix Shiro by making him less mentally unhealthy. Even though that's kind of the point of his character.
Those are like always the worst fan fictions where they like try to fix characters that are fine.
Apparently there's someone who makes like thousands of dollars a month on Patreon by writing Shiro into different worlds where he's just Kirito, basically. And just incredibly overpowered and has swords.
I didn't know they made money doing that.
That's the lifestyle I want.
Yeah, no kidding. Like, actually, more power
Yeah.
to them. If you can make money
Yeah.
writing shitty Kirito fanfics, like, do it.
Yeah, like
We're
if
living
you make money off of it, I can't blame you.
Kind of, but also, but oh god, I
No,
can't.
I'm all for it.
I can never forgive
Like, I
them.
won't personally partake, but
There is no character in any piece of fiction ever that I care about as much as Emi Shiro.
I
I
guess
love
I'd be
them
pretty
too
pissed if
now.
someone took like one of my favorite characters and just wrote them like completely against type.
Like Shiro's getting up there for me too now, especially after what just happened.
I don't know who he is. I couldn't tell you anything
He's
about
that
it.
one red-haired kid that appeared once, right?
Yeah, right at
Yeah.
the very end.
Let me just grab a picture of him, see if I can find one that isn't spoilers.
He and Saber made me cry like a lot last time.
There he is.
I mean, as a connoisseur of anime boys, I can't say I'm terribly impressed with his haircut. It looks better from that angle.
We almost never see him in the visual novel.
That's the thing with like most visual novels is that you don't really see who you're playing as.
Oh.
Like there are some
Oh,
that have your little character beside the text box when they're talking, but for the most part,
here
So I
he
didn't know he had
is.
red hair until like the cooking anime.
you have a lot of fan art of him on your computer.
No, I'm just pulling these off of online, but you should still note the frequency with which I'm pulling these images and sending them. That frequency would be much higher if half of these weren't spoilers. Oh, here's him as a
Lucas has
pseudo servant.
crush. Lucas has a crush.
No,
Yeah.
that's Archer, right? Also
Yes,
Shira.
You just pulled a shirt. You just posted a shirtless pic. I think you do have a crush.
I was just gonna say no, that's Archer, and then you posted that, and I'm like,
Maybe it's like the bisexual's dilemma where it's like, do I want to be you or do I want to be with you?
Is that a
No, it's a
dilemma?
thing,
The
right?
answer is
That's
just
absolutely
yes.
a thing.
Like,
That's absolutely a thing.
speaking
Yeah.
as a 30% gay, the answer is just yes. So if we want to talk about goals,
Archer, right? Yep. I was really starting to like him, and then he just died off screen.
oh wow, this image is a lot bigger.
Nah. Goals is that one really buff, white-haired chick from whatever that one anime is. But like, I see fan art of her all the time across my.
Mirko from My Hero.
No, not from My Hero. Oh my god, hold on, I gotta fucking find her because she's big buff anime girl, white
Oh,
hair.
I love
Let's
that
see
last
if I can find
picture.
her with this Google
Just
search.
sitting in the couch. He doesn't give a
This
fuck.
lady- This lady, hold on, I got her right here. This is
Oh yeah, the alarm's gonna go off in a bit.
straight waifu material. I love her, whoever she is.
Oh
Yeah,
damn!
who is she? Yeah, who is she? I see her like everywhere on Twitter.
Oh my god,
Yes.
I love her.
She's
Her hair is so fluffy.
She's great. Wait, what's she from?
I'm gonna pronounce the name wrong, but her name is like Noi from Dorohedoro. I think is how you say that. I don't know.
Type
that
that
name
in
sounds
chat.
familiar.
I think that's how I
Well,
spell.
It is 7/8:30, depending on which time zone you live in.
There you go.
So, Hiroro.
Yep.
Interesting.
that's
I
her.
will
Browser window.
look that save that for later in case I want to watch it.
Oh, there's the trailer, and I just saw a dinosaur brushing his teeth. So, like, yeah,
Oh,
that's
You know-
right. I remember this.
You know it's a good
now.
anime then.
yeah.
Oh, it's a good anime when it's just the weirdest shit.
Like, I just
Oh,
moused
God.
over the trailer, and it played the preview, and I just saw a dinosaur brushing his teeth.
Right, Lucas. Are you ready?
Time to be sad. Let's go.
Gotta be sad, boys. No more cute anime girls and boys. We gotta be sad.
Oh man, that sucks.
Oh, Tinder.
I know.
Well, at least Zanward's dead. I say that half jokingly because he probably isn't.
All right. Let me just breathe life into my puppet.
Oh yeah, let me just get some sad music playing for me. Now I'm seeing the edits that I made. Snap. Yup. This one's going my cringe compilation.
Yo, Recordo got in here first try?
Yeah,
I
I checked
Ricardo.
before I even got on earlier today, and Ricardo actually got logged out of Roll20 completely.
Oh.
So I just
Where did
preemptively
Ricardo
put him on the
go?
right track.
Ricardo was
The
sleeping over at my house.
Ricardo
Wink,
went to
wink.
fantasy grounds.
Ricardo
no.
just got locked out of his work, out of his job, and he's just kind of sitting outside for the past ever since Saturday.
Ricardo. Never
Ricardo
changed.
wished to be a real boy. Where's ever-present feeling?
All right.
No, that's Wakame. I don't want that.
Oh, I gotta get some sad music going. Accidentally plays Go Shinjio.
Yeah. It's going to be used for something, and don't worry, it's not Ritz.
Yeah. Hang on, I just have to link for everyone what that track is.
I can't imagine that playing in the background of everything that's going on now.
All right. So,
Alright, that's a lot better.
actually, I don't want to start this without a full thing of water. Or rather,
That's
it's
fair.
completely empty, so that's the worst state to be in. Besides Missouri. I'm just kidding. We're not Alabama. Or Texas.
American jokes, y'all.
Merca.
You should at least know what Texas is.
Yow.
No, I know what all of those things are, I think.
Yeah, well, you say sorry. I'll be right back.
You have
There's
bagged
nothing wrong
milk.
with that. You get the fuck back here. There's nothing wrong with that.
Well, bagged milk is a
Sorry,
small
bitch.
price to pay for salvation. Yep, I'm committing to it. I'm going to run a Soul Eater one shot eventually that will probably turn into a campaign, like every one shot does.
I guess I will play my OC. Good God.
Hey,
Can I,
to read-
can I at least play like an older version of her and she's matured and realized how much of a fuck up she was as a kid?
Yeah, maybe we can even like make it so she did have powers like that at one point and she lost them somehow.
Oh, that'd be fun.
Yeah. I imagine she had like a weapon too.
Yeah, she was a witchmeister. Yes, of course she
All
was.
right, I'm back.
Right.
Right. Everybody ready to begin?
Yes.
Mhm. Trying to be big sad.
Back in, I'm so happy.
It's just a switch. Gotta flip it.
Ah, fuck. Right, reopened. There we go. I'm a professional. I'm a
Don't.
profession role.
Stop.
No.
Do the damn
No.
recap. Just
Do it. Do the
Last
recap.
time on Dragon Ball Z. Okay. So,
I've said that before.
last session. Heading back to Capatria, the party encountered trampled trees and scraps of white cloaks. The remains of a scuffle between Remnant and a giant shadow beast, which was still in the process of tracking him through the woods. As the party fought against it, they discovered it to be a shadow-possessed catapults, the steel lion that accompanied Char, which had stayed behind the town to help defend it. As it continuously revived from non-lethal injuries, Ember was forced to make a killing shot on it. Noting that there were two sources of undead in the town, one huge one in the church and one smaller one in Zanward's house, the party opted to head to Zanward's house first. Moving stealthily, they only arrived after sundown. Discovering a second undead source watching over the house from afar, they found Drak, who was split from Remnant before by Catapult's attack. From the vantage point overlooking the house, in plain view, was Fang, who had teamed up with and was located with Zanward, the wizard that had overwritten their comrade Tinder. Beckoning the party over after Zanward's invisible censor, which was watching Drak and had seen all of them, unnoticed because no one had detect magic up, found them. He waited with Zanward in front of the house. The party took this opportunity to sneak attack the pair, chewing through Zanward's contingency defense and resetting Tinder's brain back to being their own. They turned to Fang, Drak dealing a killing blow. Unfortunately, Fang had learned contingency from Zanward, reviving his corpse into a vampire, essentially undoing all of the damage that had been dealt in the surprise round and completely reviving himself. He focused his fury on Remnant, his defenses proving to be too much for the party to actually make much of a dent, and eventually struck Remnant with a magical strike, his blade glowing a sickly green, by all estimates somehow carrying and holding a use of the Disintegrate spell. Taking his mask, revealing Remnant's face to be an elven mirror of Char's, he tried to goad the party into attacking him, but no one took the bait, even as he smashed Remnant's mask to bits. Ember simply sorrowfully mourned her friend, while Cinder was frozen in metamorphic fear. Quill was also there. We begin once more as Fang has rushed away in a huff, or we could begin after a short rest when Tinder wakes up. Up to all of you.
I get nothing from a short rest, fortunately.
I'd appreciate a short rest, but
Do you want Tinder back though?
Oh, let's not short rest here.
We should
First of
probably
all,
get some rest.
first things first, is there anything left behind of Remnant other than Ash?
So his body actually a little bit less ash, and it's a little more like it flaked away. The wind picking up is basically completely blown all of that into the winds. His cloak and the bits of his mask that was not on his body remain.
I guess I will take his cloak.
All right.
Just hold it for a bit. Ash, dear.
Yeah.
Will you help me get Tinder inside?
Yeah.
Don't actually expect him to help at all. I just want to give him something to do.
Smart.
So I will pick up Tinder and, with Hush's assistance, go to the master bedroom and lay Tinder down on bed.
Yeah. He is going to...
Cinder will eventually help.
It doesn't take that long. Tinder is already kind of light, right? And no longer has any sort of heavy equipment on them. That was all thrown away randomly.
Do I have my rapier at least?
You do not.
Motherfucker.
I'll give you my short sword.
You're also missing your armor.
Oh!
You're instead wearing
But also
Yeah,
like
if
to
only-
have picked up the pieces of Remnant's mask as well.
Yep, you do that. There's a few bigger ones. Some of it's just dust on the ground. But you can get most of it.
Right. I'm gonna take Hush's hands. Just say, got Tinder back. Isn't that wonderful?
He is holding back tears and he nods. He's got a heavy mix of a lot of relief now, guilt about having that relief, and a not small amount of sadness.
Well, I'm sure Tinder will want to see you when they wake up, so you want to maybe stay here?
Yeah.
Would you like me to stay with you?
Yeah.
You don't have to say yes, dear.
You don't have to stay.
Very well then. I plunk my butt down on the floor next to the bed.
Yeah.
I guess I will not take a short rest. I will keep watch and, keep my ears open for any, potential people coming, anything through the window. Just making sure we're safe.
Give me a perception check.
Okay. 17.
You can see a faint purple glow off, towards the church.
Okay.
But you don't see anything approaching.
Can wait for later.
Quill will also take a short rest, but she can see a big emotional reunion coming. So she's gonna stand outside and take a watch out there.
Cinder will just sort of slump against the wall and also take a short rest.
Quill, give me a perception check, just for having from earlier.
Okay.
I'm not
Yep.
outside, so I don't make one.
And navigating 2 character sheets sucks. 17.
Alright, I will send you a note.
Oh. Okay. More secrets? Oh no. Okay.
Do you ever take how long it takes me to type out a message to mean, how important the message is? I just say way too many words for simple things.
Too many
I-
secrets.
I mean, that's a lot. That's a lot.
You're basically just collecting secrets.
I am.
Both campaigns.
Just like
Here, let me try and whittle that
the
down
secret keeper.
to 2 words.
If I am the timekeeper, you are the secret keeper.
I'm just, you could just all your secrets are safe with me until Tinder wakes up and starts remembering.
Yep.
Then we're all fucked.
So, yeah. You can essentially just get a short rest in.
Okay, I love that second message. Thank you. It's
Were you told to live in hell again?
no, it's just
I whittled that, like, 12 to 14, let's say 15 word message down to 2 words.
2 words. It's kind of funny.
You dead.
No, you'll all know in right now. Tinder's waking up.
Oh, am I?
As if you just take everyone takes a short rest except Tinder. Tinder,
Uh-huh.
you
My fucking dogs. Hold on.
I just realized Tinder never met Remnant.
what is it with
Get why everyone's so
characters
sad.
showing up right when everyone else is mourning someone they didn't know?
That's true.
Tinder,
Mm-hmm.
you had a lot of dreams this past hour, mostly of events that were lost to you before that are suddenly back in your brain. Important things. And, well, I think you know which moment would be an appropriate shock to your system that suddenly jolts you awake.
Yeah.
And you are suddenly jolted awake.
Yeah, you guys watch as Tinder's eyes snap open and she scrambles into a sitting position. And she looks scared, I guess, would be the word I'm going for right now.
Among the living, I see.
Welcome back.
What?
And Hush, who was also, like, kind of falling asleep, like, leaning against the side of your bed, just suddenly tears up and hugs you.
I'll slowly bring my arms around him and what happened? What?
You're safe. That's the first thing you need to know.
Gone.
How am I back?
You can thank Hush.
Hush? And I'll look down at it.
It was Hush's doing.
It's the time magic called on memory states left behind in the ether, and he's just going to, like, through tears and snot bubbles, just speak in a ton of technical terms, like, beyond that, like, I don't know enough about magic to, like, properly simulate that, but it probably just goes completely over your head. Both
I
of you.
figured.
Mm-hmm.
You get the feeling that if Cinder were here, it would also go over her head.
Oh, I was in the room.
Oh, I was gonna say, wasn't she?
Oh,
I didn't go outside.
Oh, okay. I thought you said that you slumped against the
Yeah,
wall.
she slumped
outside.
against the wall inside. Yeah.
Cinder,
Inside, yeah.
it goes over your head. You have
I
no
figured.
idea about this shit.
Yeah, I figured as much.
So I changed the scrolls from Asmodeus to bring you back.
Oh. Thank you. And I'll hug him tighter.
Yeah.
How are you feeling?
I'm not sure that I am right now.
Hinder.
Yeah?
You have 5 levels of exhaustion.
Oh! What does that mean?
That's
Well,
death.
6 levels of exhaustion is death.
Oh, okay.
I think. Let me.
I've never had that condition before. Hold on.
I've never seen it before.
3 levels of
So-
exhaustion was death, but
No, 6 is death.
Is it?
5 is speed reduced to 0. 4 is hit point maximum halved. 3 is disadvantage on attack and saving throws. 2 is speed halved, and 1 is disadvantage on ability checks. So you have disadvantage on everything.
God.
You have half your normal HP, and you can't move. Like, I'll let you, like, crawl a little bit, but, like... And every long rest reduces your exhaustion level by 1.
Oh my god. Yo, Tinder's fucked. Okay, what the fuck?
Okay, good that you have Quill.
you look a little pale.
Are you okay? I mean, okay is a strong word.
I just came back from being rewritten. No, I am not okay.
Oh yeah, Cinder. You probably just noticed that your hair is white. And that would bring to mind a memory of when your hair got turned white.
Tinder, like, picks at a strand of her hair and stares at it a little blankly, and then looks like she is physically shoving the thoughts away, like she's trying not to think about it.
You can do some work. I've dyed hair before.
It's fine. It's whatever. It's the least of my concerns right now, I suppose. Where are we?
Capatria.
Okay.
I'm afraid things are less than peaceful here. In fact, they're quite bad. To mince words.
We had to fight a shadow version of catapults in the woods, and unfortunately, we couldn't save him.
You guys watch as Tinder suddenly kind of freezes. And then her expression sours a little, and then she tunes back into whatever you guys were saying, but she was clearly not paying attention for a quick second there.
Mm.
Oh, the quick second where they
Cinder?
revealed that catapults died.
Tinder,
Yes?
Ember is going to take off her mask. And you just see that pained relief is written all over her face. She says, I'm very glad you're back among us. I did miss you.
I'll be honest. I didn't think any of you would, except for maybe Hush. Surprised to even be back.
Fear I must apologize. I failed you in the worst way.
You should have seen it coming.
Well, certainly not fine. And I don't know if I'm ready to forgive you. There was a lot that was going on. But I'm happy to be back, of course.
Indeed. Take your time if you
worry.
must.
I never expected you to. About the forgiveness.
Please, if nothing else, forgive Hush.
Of course, I mean, he's a child. I wouldn't expect anything from him.
He's the only one who saw something this up.
Oh,
You can expect much from a child, I believe. Especially
yeah.
one of his caliber.
Tinder, when you say
Wait.
that, Hush looks hurt.
Tinder will smooth a hand down his hair, and she will say, "Not like that, honey. You're a child. You shouldn't have to even experience these sorts of things. You did very well, though, and I'm very proud of you."
Thank you. And he is going to go back to, like, crying into your shoulder? Or I guess his height. Basically, he's just burying his head into your abdomen.
To be fair, I am probably also lying like on a bed, can't move.
But he is also, like, kind of half kneeling on the floor.
Ooh, okay. Also, just because I'm curious, I'm assuming all of my little holsters and stuff are gone too, and I'm just like in my clothes.
You are in unfamiliar clothes with a blue lab coat on, basically, and, like, simple white clothes. Also, you notice that you have, like, some sort of, like, enchanted binder on that's compressing your chest. And yeah, all of your holsters and shit are gone. And Drac will just undo the holster from his leg and just kind of wordlessly hand it back to you. You see that he's holding back tears.
Thank you, Drac. This means a lot to me, and I will take the gun.
Sorry,
and carefully lay it down so that it's not pointing at Hush.
Yeah. Sorry, I used it a bit.
That's fine. Desperate times call for desperate measures.
And Tinder, as you're investigating your belongings, you notice that the amulet is missing, and I believe the timer should be kicking in about now for you to remember where it went.
Yep. Oh, wow. This is gonna be fun, guys. Okay, you watch as Tinder sort of freezes again. And then she will turn to the side of the bed and throw up.
As Hush just, like, worriedly, like, leans up, and Drac kind of takes a step over, like, Tinder!
I'm fine. I just... He's still out there?
He is?
Sandward?
Of course, I don't have the amulet on me.
Who does? Fang?
No. My best friend. His name is Jack.
See.
The one with the green cloak?
No. The one with the green cloak. She was, Aliella. The war hero.
Do any of us know who that is?
You don't even need a history check. An unrivaled marksman and the sister of Varys, another member of the team. She was a war hero who was the only survivor of Unit 10, which also included a wizard named Zanward, but he died a while ago.
What was the name of the first friend you mentioned?
Varys? Wait, no, Tinder's
How
friend.
do you spell that?
Wait, what?
The first
Do you
friend.
spell the name of your first friend?
Oh. My first friend was oh god, it was Jack. Was what I was talking about.
Just Jack? Okay.
Jack?
Yeah, just Jack.
Just Jack, okay.
I didn't give you a last name.
Sandward is the new Jack. Okay, got it.
And Fang got mentioned, so actually just going ahead and reset that timer right now and get the third thing. And no, Tinder knows that there's a fourth thing that's really important as well, but can't seem to remember it quite yet.
Reset the timer so it's gotta start over.
Yeah.
Rude. It's okay because I'd forgotten to start it again anyways.
Yeah. Well, no, you just get the third thing. You basically skip ahead a couple of minutes, and now the 5 minutes is for the fourth thing.
Tinder, if there's anything you need us to help you do, please do let us know.
I mean, we can't let Xanward just... We can't just let Xanward run.
Do you know where he is?
Do idea?
You have flashbacks to the moment wherein Jack showed up, very worried about Tinder. Why the hell did you leave? And you remember your own voice saying in a different tone of voice. Like it's a bit of a hazy memory, but you remember your voice saying, "Do you trust me? And trust me. Take this amulet. Go somewhere random, somewhere even I don't know. I'll try and find you in a month."
Fucker.
So smart. I hate smart people.
And that was 2 days ago.
Well, I hate to say it, Tinder, but at the present moment, we have more pressing issues.
What have I missed?
Alois.
Yes, he is attacking Capatria, and well, we intend to stop him in the
How?
stupidest way possible. I will show Tinder one of the scrolls.
The only scroll, I assume.
But yeah, the only scroll. Why do
Yep.
I have it? Oh, right, because I speak Elvish.
Yep.
Oh yeah, what languages does Tinder speak? Oh yeah, not Elvish. That was a very specific plot point.
Yep.
When Tinder suddenly started speaking Elvish. Yeah, Tinder, you have
Xanward.
no idea what this scroll does at all.
Yeah.
You recognize some of the letters, but it's any and all recognition is quickly fading from your mind, so it's spurring on other memories to come back. Almost like in the
This is
library
scroll.
metaphor, whenever you touch one of the new books, you only get like a second of reading it before it suddenly melts and turns back into one of your books.
That's what Hush used to make the scroll that brought you back.
Tinder looks pained when you say that. And how many more are these? Of these are there?
This is the last one.
Let's see.
So our plan, you can even call it that, is to go find Alois, summon Asmodeus, which rhymes, and basically get Asmodeus to destroy Alois.
That's what the scroll does. It summons Asmodeus, or at least a
Sorry.
copy of him.
Forgot you could read Elvish.
Not anymore, no.
Right.
Right,
Summons the king of the nine
sounds like
hells.
an absolutely stupid plan, but
What else can we do against that thing?
I don't know. I'm certainly not up to fighting right now. I can't even.
If we intend to fight it head on, we are going to die. We can't just leave Capatria to its fate.
No, I understand.
We have to fight it. And then we need to stop Fang.
Obviously, you're in no condition to fight. All right, resting here for one day, but I would prefer if we got things out of the way most.
By the way, Lucas, does it look like that purple glow is spreading at all?
I'm keeping an eye on it.
Over this past hour, you've noted that it's gotten a little brighter.
Ah, shit.
Well, fun little factoid. At the mention of Fang,
Fucker.
Tinder freezes again, and her eyes go distant, and she looks like she's no longer with you. And then maybe a minute passes of her just kind of staring, and then she's going to try and scramble off of the bed.
Ah. Cinder,
Give me a strength
on?
saving throw.
disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
Disadvantage, yes. You have disadvantage on everything until you've slept for about
Maybe
2 days, 3 days, and then you have disadvantage on ability checks until you've slept for 2 more days.
Oh no.
maybe reminding disadvantage makes it better, since advantage makes it worse.
We'll see. Hey, that's a 3.
That's two.
I think
That's
it only
two
kicks in after
GM.
you've rolled the first one.
Oh, it is 2D. I forgot I had that set to GM on her character sheet because we were doing stuff.
Yeah. Because
But
you
it's a
made the
3.
copy before Tinder was completely replaced. Yeah. So, Tinder, you fall out of bed and slam onto the ground.
Damn it, Tinder. I'm gonna rush over and help them back into bed.
No.
Tinder,
I
I
have
said
to
if
get
you
back
need
to-
something, you can ask us.
I have to get back to Flint.
Why?
My sister.
Is your sister in danger?
She's dead. But Fang,
He did it.
no.
Wait, sorry, what did you say? You said she's what?
She's dead. No. It's my own fault that she's dead. She was the entire reason that I even left Flint. But Fang, he's a vampire.
Yes.
Unfortunately, we learned that a little too late.
Yes, but you don't understand. He is a vampire, and he wants to bring my sister back as a vampire too.
Oh.
Can they do that to things that are already dead?
I don't know. I
Arcana
don't
check.
even know if there's enough left of my sister's body to even bring her back. But if there's even a small chance that it's possible.
Oh.
Oh, I guess we're about to find out.
So, Cinder, maybe in this past hour, or maybe at some point you did, in your spare time, thought harder about vampires or tried to remember them, or maybe looked at some books in Zanward's house
only
or something.
thing she can think about is Fang at this point.
You know that there are tons of different kinds of vampires, but one of the most troublesome kinds, all it requires is that the heart be mostly intact. And then there's a rite that raises a vampire out of a corpse. And or mostly intact heart. There are also many different magical ways to restore corpses. Mostly divine magic, but arcane has its ways.
And then you could just raise them as vampires.
With that, as a freebie, you also get that typically undead that were raised from people who died in more traumatic or painful ways, more negative emotions around them, tend to be stronger. Even if the negative emotions come from the people around them.
Cinder, did you know Fang?
No, I didn't. But
this might be a little...
or Zanward, I guess, at that point, was aware of his undeath status. And I tried to warn you guys, but I was too far gone at that point.
Don't worry, it wasn't your fault.
Please, don't blame yourself.
This may be a little touchy, and I'm sorry, but is the body still intact? The heart, specifically.
I don't know. I left before I could see the results of what had happened, but I don't imagine much could survive an explosion. Especially one that happened in the room that it did.
I see.
My condolences.
I'm sorry.
It was my fault anyways. But
We can try to get to Flint as soon as we clear up things here. How does that sound?
yes, please.
We have to stop Fang,
I
no
don't
matter the cost.
think I'd even be. I am most certainly not welcome back in Flint. Is the only issue.
Someone did approach us with a bounty on you.
They did.
Well, that's okay. We can get around that easily.
We
Disguises
scared
and the
him
like.
off.
No, you don't understand. Have either of you been to Flint before?
A few times.
Never. I've only heard stories.
Well, you might have heard of my family then. We ran a gunsmith together. The Black Powder Forge specifically. And she will wait a moment to see if anyone in the room at all recognizes the name.
But I recognize the name, seeing as I am from Flint.
Well, if the time scales are right.
Probably not. So
how long has the Black Powder Forge been in business?
Ooh, that's a good question. I don't remember. Did we say?
I don't think that's a detail that's been established, so your prerogative to establish the detail.
Ooh, okay. Well, Fire Ganassi, I think it would be fun considering what they did, that it'd be a generational sort of thing. And so, the family has worked with them throughout the years. Close ties.
So it's a good, like, couple 100 years old then?
Probably, yeah.
I would definitely have had the chance to hear about it.
Yeah, roll a history check.
There's
Advantage or no?
No, you just have the ability to know about it.
The 3. I slept through my history lesson.
You were never as guns were weird. Arrows are more reliable and less expensive.
Yes.
Like, you saw the listed price for bullets and you saw the listed price for arrows, and you made the decision that your character would have made.
You used to be able to splurge, not anymore. I am afraid I have not heard of it.
Tinder honestly looks a little surprised at that. But she will move on without commenting on it.
I'm sure it's very famous and all. I never really paid attention in history class,
So much famous as maybe infamous. My family, they worked very closely with the City Watch. We supplied the watch with weapons and gunpowder and the like. But the City Watch, because my family did have such close ties with them, it would be hard for me to even step foot in the country again.
Mind if I ask you why you're not allowed in?
Tinder looks pained, and she very obviously cannot make eye contact with any of you. I believe, I think I'm, wanted for the murder of my sister.
And is it true?
Depends on your perspective, I suppose. It was my fault, most certainly, that the accident even happened. But
It was still an accident.
a horrible accident, gave me this scar. And she gestures to the side of her face that is heavily burned.
You look like me.
Suppose so. Still, my sister, I was usually the one tasked with watching her, and, well, I don't know if any of you have siblings, but sometimes they get on your nerves, and I told her to go away, and she did. But if you know anything about a gunsmith, she went and played in our actual forge, and I'm not entirely sure how it happened, but an explosion followed afterwards. And I left.
That's idiotic. Not your fault. It's not even remotely your fault.
Yes, well, I'm sure Flint would agree with you.
I'm terribly sorry that it doesn't. It's a miscarriage of justice.
It's Flint.
Yeah.
Nothing good ever happens there.
You're probably right to avoid the military.
You avoided the military?
They were docked in Hyli. Airships.
And DM, would Tinder have any idea as to why they would do that?
Give me a history check with disadvantage.
Oh, shit! That's right. Fucking disadvantage, dude. Oh, still a 20!
Holy shit.
Yeah!
Well,
Yeah, that's good, yeah.
you maybe remember this in a conversation between, like, it's probably your mother and a representative of the watch that was there to pick up a shipment, or maybe he's even dropping off a shipment of like raw materials, but you're just now digging through your old memories for some reason, remembering the name Hyli as being a mining town off somewhere where you got all of your raw materials from. Or at least the rare ones in this world. The semi-rare ones that are required for the creation of guns and bullets.
They sent the entire Flint military to Hyli?
You know that something big would have had to happen there. Something that would
Fang
concern
happened
them.
there.
Perhaps some sort of explosion of dark magic that reached up into the sky and just blacked the whole town out for a day. But you actually wouldn't know about that.
Did something happen to draw them there?
Well, that's where we fought Fang and the other vampire, which caused quite a concerning scene, to say the least.
It was probably for the best that you avoided that, then.
Has it truly
Yes, I
gotten
mean-
so bad? The military, I mean.
I mean, I don't know how familiar you are with Flint's political state, but it's it's rough. It's rough. I was never in a position to experience the worst of it, given my close ties with the City Watch, but it doesn't take a genius to see the effects that it had on certain peoples.
Would I know anything about this, DM? Or is this a recent thing?
Roll a history check.
God.
11.
You
It's as good as it's gonna get with me.
were never really all that connected to what happened in the cities so much. And you do remember hearing a lot about your relatives that were in power in those cities and how great people they were. So that doesn't sound right.
Right. Suppose I was raised on a bit of propaganda then. Years.
We all were.
That sounds right. Sounds about right.
It's Flint likes to pride itself on its technological advances, on the fact that it doesn't need magic to survive, but, well, the technology certainly is fascinating. But I don't believe it's worth all of the pain that has followed with the government in place currently. And I don't believe there's much that could be done about it, so
Since the nobles can't use magic, they just ban it for everyone, right?
Yes, basically.
Sickening.
something like that. But it, either way, I mean, I don't, I don't know how many people are looking for me. And so it will be difficult getting into Flint like that, especially into the Black Powder Forge. And I don't even know if my sister has a grave or not. I don't know if there was enough left of her to bury.
That should be easy enough to find out. Rest is what I'm worried about.
In any
You're right.
case,
We should really let you rest.
besides, I think there's something immediate we have to deal with.
Indeed. I do wonder, I know you're not in any state to defend yourself, much less other beings, but if we possibly leave Hush with you?
Of course. And I will look down at Hush to see what he thinks on that.
Hush has actually fallen asleep.
Oh, okay.
Aw.
He's, boy hasn't exactly slept well for quite a while.
Well, I don't know that.
He's been through quite a lot, and not only could he use the break, I don't want him anywhere near the danger.
Of course. I'd be
He had
happy
to deal
watch
with the
over him.
pain of being the only one who knew for so long.
He cares for you quite a bit, you know. You would do well to not misplace his trust.
Yes, well. If I had it my way, he wouldn't care about me at all. But
Oh, how noble.
not noble, no. Just, I don't know. Experience, maybe? But,
I was being sarcastic, dear.
yes, well, forgive me for misunderstanding.
No, forgive me for snarking. In fact, forgive me for everything. I have not been as kind to you as I perhaps should have been.
A look. And she sort of squints at you and says, I must have missed a lot in how many days? Ben? How long?
Oh, shut up.
About 5. You can actually remember.
Oh, I can't remember.
Because you have the memories, vaguely, of those 5 days.
Huh. Bitch.
They're kind of upsetting and feel like a dream.
Let's just say that little boy there is quite a good influence.
He's the reason any of us are still alive.
happy to hear it, I suppose.
He likes lullabies, if you can sing at all.
Haven't had reason to in recent months, but I'll be sure to remember.
Leave you to it.
Stay safe.
Same to you. And I will exit.
Cinder also and I am what I can only assume to be Aloeus.
Man.
Oh,
Y'all, I teared up.
Same.
Look.
That's why I was so quiet.
Oh no. My voice wobbled so much.
Oh, honey, okay, that was really good.
yeah.
That was genuine, I guess.
Ah! But
Oh.
you guys step outside. Cool. Quill is sitting there then. And since she took a short rest, she's gonna make. Oh, that's the wrong character sheet. Fuck. she took that time to make another potion, and she
Character who dis.
Wait, what?
Character who dis.
Oh my god, this is gonna be rough.
Yeah. I'm just thinking about whether or not we want to take a break here, or if we want to do it like
It's
close
probably a
to.
good idea.
Yeah, that was really heavy too.
Yeah.
So
Let's go summon a demon after a quick pee break.
Let's just have another one of us die.
Devil demon, what the fuck is the difference?
Well, see, devils are lawful and
Stop
demons are
laughing, Cleo.
chaotic. Devils are
There actually is a huge
angels that have fallen. Demons are the spawn of the abyss.
I know there's a difference. I was just semantics.
Well, you're about to summon the Lord of all devils, and it may be. You don't know. It may be a good idea to not piss him off, but you do you, fam.
Are you actually just gonna call him a demon? Because
The
devils and demons
characters-
hate each other.
The character's entire purpose is to piss people off.
You're gonna get us killed by Asmodeus.
I'm aware of that. You should have learned Elven.
Maybe instead of all of us, one of us dying, all of us will die.
Yay!
Anyway, well, I'll be right
Self-inflicted
back.
TPK.
I will also be right back.
Right, me too. Bye.
All right, I'll be back as well.
Whoa, wait, hang on. Am I the first one back? Okay. That's what I thought.
I'm back as well.
Ah,
Oh god, that was so good.
it was.
I'm going to cry every day this week, probably. Because tomorrow I have fate.
I don't know if tomorrow's fate's going to be... well, if we get out of the basement, then definitely. Definitely.
Oh wait, we might actually finish up the fate route.
I'm not even thinking of that moment.
Do you think we will this week?
Could very well. Depending on if we get a
'Cause that
bad end or
means-
not.
The next stream would be starting Unlimited Blade Works.
Yeah.
I guess that might be a thing that happens this week.
Might.
The H-scene reactions, I need to find the right time to do those. Those will probably just be a thing like sometime during UBW. And it'll be mostly screaming.
Look. Sometimes mana transfer ain't pretty.
Especially when the one transferring has a sword that's, what was it, 2.14?
Technically a longsword at that point, I believe. Hey.
What are we talking
Is it actually a long sword?
I mean, if it's longer than a short sword, then yes. And Katie, the answer to that is scroll up in the DMs to the images that you specifically asked for.
Oh, okay. We're talking about that. I understand now. Long swords, huh?
It's literally
No.
longer than a short sword.
See, because if a sword is shorter than your arm, then it's or your arm size, it's a short sword. If it's longer than your arm, then it's a long sword.
Yeah, I'm just remembering it's technically longer than my forearm, and that's throwing me off quite a bit. Wait, is that like the actual difference?
Yes, that's the actual like classification. And technically, long swords and great swords aren't different things.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so yeah, then it is a long sword technically.
Technically, a great sword. Even though he's supposed to be the sheath.
God damn it, Fang. And Zandward. I knew Zandward wouldn't die that easily. I fucking knew it.
Oh yeah, now you're almost out of secrets. Don't worry, you'll get a few more loaded up soon.
You've
I just
told
think-
me so much, I've forgotten what all I'm even like. I even know.
Like, you're gathering secrets in both campaigns because you're just a backup character too.
Yeah. Oh, she's gonna be fun.
Oh yeah, by the way, you sick of rolling d10s yet?
I just want to know why. Okay. Why did you have me roll 3d10 yesterday?
Because I forgot the 3 days that you guys traveled for.
Why do I need to roll a d10 every day?
I don't know. I mean, I do, but...
How much shit is gonna happen to me?
I'm sure
Am I
eventually
gonna be
you'll
in
find
a
out.
landward situation? I'm gonna be so mad. Guys, you gotta pay attention to whatever I say next, okay?
I even had a bunch of people on Twitter roll d10s. That's for something different, though. You'll see the effect of that immediately.
That's for all the other ice tieflings getting possessed.
Yeah.
You only know of one.
Well, I mean, theoretically, 3.
I mean, with the knowledge that you guys uncovered.
Well,
Well,
Nell would
wait, I
also
think that's spoilers.
have a connection
Mm-hmm.
to the ice hell.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what I was implying.
And then there's that
Great.
other one. But yes, that's not the game we're playing today.
Yeah.
I believe if everyone is here, it has been almost 10 minutes.
It's about time we stop talking about porn and Zosa and we get back to the game.
Time to be
Yeah.
sad again. Let's go.
That was a longsword conversation, man.
Yeah.
The longsword was a penis.
It was a euphemism for dick.
Yeah. No, but it actually does classify as a longsword, apparently.
How long is that? How long is the dick in question?
2.14 feet or point, I believe it's 654 meters.
Lucas measured Shiro's from the visual novel.
The art wasn't that good. I'm also pretty sure I miscalculated a little bit.
You miscalculated.
A little bit. Okay, let's
Also, though,
let's get back into
perspective
summoning
issues.
devils.
But
Summoning
yeah,
devils.
technically they're demons.
What?
I'm lying. So
Put
yes,
the rain back on. Let's be sad.
you all step out, and the wind has picked up over the past hour.
All right, I'm out of spells, so if things go tits up, we fucked, boys.
Yeah.
So yeah, you step out into the back alley where Zanward's house is, off of a side road.
And Quill is meticulously pouring some potions together.
All right, let us recap our plan. Go to Aloeus, summon Asmodeus, point at Aloeus and say, "We wish for that to be obliterated." Am I missing anything?
Not
Nope.
that I can think of. Dumb plan. I
Except-
love it.
Whatever else might be there, but we'll deal with that.
We need to be hiding in order to summon it, because who knows how long it'll take, and who knows how loud it'll be. Maybe we can be very far away.
You know how long it'll take.
Right, how long will it take?
3 rounds.
Okay, so that's not long at all.
Yeah.
How close do you think we can get while being able to accurately point at him, but being far enough away that we don't alert him to our presence?
I mean, the question is, can it just sense us?
It's possible. Where even is it? At the church?
You see
I would
a
assume.
the faint purple glow stretching across the night sky from over by the church. Which was not
Don't
what
like
it
any-
did at night when you were here before.
Oh,
Yeah, I figured.
the church got a glow up.
Nice.
Thank you.
You know, you can wonder whether or not I think that's good, but I can answer.
Have inspiration.
Wait, that did play, right?
Well, I
No,
didn't
it didn't. I think
I
it
know. As soon as you said that, I know what you did.
is it going to be the no?
Oh,
It was
that was the one that I
absolutely
deleted.
really, I was waiting for that to play.
Yeah, play the no.
Oh,
Sure.
there it is.
You went to Audacity to like make it even better.
Well, just so that it's stated beforehand, I would just like to say, DM,
Yes.
Quill is going to down one of the potions.
All right. Which one?
Ooh, man, I have so many. She will down the red shaded one.
All right. And
Which is number 4 on my little list, in case you want to go in and look at it.
yeah, that was what I was asking, basically. Little list.
Number 4.
Ah.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
That side effect. Hopefully that won't come up.
You turn people into
fun.
lobsters.
Yes.
Oh,
You know.
Quill is the lobster fiend. Is that
Cannon.
what happens to Quill when Tinder comes back?
Well, I mean, I don't know. As far as you can tell, the glowing red potion that she just drank doesn't seem to be doing anything.
Intriguing.
Delicious. More
What
like.
does that taste like?
Shit! Honestly, it tastes really
No.
gross.
Oh, that sucks.
Small price to pay for its effects.
I'm sure Joel found that out.
Oh, when you gave it to Joel, you knew that he wouldn't be able to use it properly and that it would taste like shit.
And I
How about
mean,
a shitty deal?
technically, I did warn him, and I also told you guys, and neither of you spoke up. So, quite frankly, I mean, I did all that I could. Straight up,
You are a,
straight up
you
telling.
are
I
a
mean-
bona fide snake oil salesman.
Yeah.
I mean, Joel would have bought it anyway.
Would he? That man
Yeah.
sounds like an absolutely fascinating person to be around.
He is, isn't he?
Right. We should get back to the task at hand.
Ah,
He
yes.
should.
All right. Let's try and get close to the church while stealthing. We do not have Pass Without a Trace because we did not long rest.
Also, DM,
Yeah.
you might have already done this. Did you pull us off of the break screen?
I just did that just now.
Oh, okay.
That was what happened when I said, oh shit.
Okay. I kept checking the stream, and it
So
I was
that-
like, man, how long is this delay?
So that oh shit was genuine.
Yes.
All right. Let us go up to the church then. As close and stealthily as we can.
No one else is dying today.
I don't have disadvantage.
Sorry,
You
just
don't?
everyone's lines are just like, let's go as stealthily as we can. No one else is dying today. I don't have disadvantage.
You ruined the moment in every JRPG where it's like we're about to fight the final boss and everyone has their own line and you're just a shitty meta commentary.
That's Quill.
Like, I fight for my friends. I fight for the future. I don't have disadvantage.
I'm out of spell slots.
Is-
No, I'm not. But
Is that
I'm out of spell slots.
is that better
actually have a
or
lot
worse than just saying the main character's name?
Better slightly because god fucking damn it, Fiora. You are
Ah.
so uninteresting.
So as you approach off the side road, you begin to see a couple of things. One, what all of the glow is from, and two, where all of the wind is coming from. As when you can see the church, the wind is even stronger. As the church itself is now sporting a massive growth of purple tentacles that are glowing brightly.
oh,
Seen enough hentai to know where this is going.
They're
yeah.
growing out of the windows, completely filling them and blocking all sight. The front door is unaffected, but closed.
Huh. Was that there the last time you two were here?
Not to my
Certainly not.
recollection.
And I would
I
like
would
to
remember
cast
glowing purple tentacles.
detect magic.
All right.
Probably a good idea this time.
As you do that,
Ritual.
you see that they are all highly magical. In fact, they are literally made up of magic.
But it's like so condensed that you can see it.
Kind of. It's more like there's some other variable that's been switched on. It's not necessarily like impressive like collection of magic. It's more these are meant to be physical. But it's the exact same kind of magic before that was the chains that were made up of what looks like these, but those had yellow eyes that opened.
Whereas these don't even have like the slits.
These don't even have
form into the
slits
eyes.
that form into the eyes. And yeah, it's you can kind of see movements in the clouds as there's sort of a vortex forming around the church, as just the pressure from these is just... It feels odd. It feels like the wind is running away from them.
Hmm.
Well, I guess we have to go in.
So if you would like to roll me stealth checks...
Disadvantage. Yeah. Natural 20!
Nice.
Oh,
That's a 2.
Oh my god.
such a
okay,
waste of good rolls. Cinder, you did good because you all go very stealthily up to them. And then they suddenly start oozing and spurting out like transparent violet goop off of them and violently thrashing, and then they split open all over and hundreds of yellow, like they look like cat eyes, all just wildly look around and then fixate on the three of you.
Well, shit.
Excuse me while I
Yep,
vomit.
that's what I thought.
And the doors slide open almost on their own.
Knew it. Knew it was inviting us.
Orochimaru's theme's gonna start playing.
Well, it's now or never.
I'll admit, that's a little unsettling.
Yeah. That's one word for it.
At this distance, you can see that the tentacles are slick,
Okay.
with a slight film of mucus.
Oh,
You're going all in on this, aren't you?
I am.
I need to hide my titties, guys.
Please don't turn a simple task into fairy tale.
hide your titties, hide your wife.
It's a little less fairy tale and a little more sword art online, right?
Yeah, I was gonna
Oh
say.
no! Don't remind me.
I
of
didn't
that.
want to say it. I didn't want to say it.
So Ember is wearing her mask again. I just wanted to point that out.
Her
Took it
original
off.
mask?
No, her bunny mask, because her
Hmm.
original mask is
Fuck.
on.
Your original mask was on the ground there as well, in 2 pieces, after Fang stepped on it.
Oh, I'll pick that up then, but I won't. Alright, I'll wear the bunny mask.
Alright. And, Drac, by the way, would have also chosen to stay behind with Tinder
To protect them.
But
He can protect me.
He protect, he attack, but most importantly, he draft.
Draft.
Oh
all right,
so
have inspiration for that.
yeah! Wow.
You deserve it.
Thank you.
Also, that actually just needs to be made into a thing. Like, I might if I have free time.
So
But I have
yeah,
a lot of D10s to process.
these doors are open. Inside is
Lovely, they're rolling out the red carpet.
inside looks completely dark.
Even with dark
Magic-
vision.
Well, as
Magically
you
dark?
approach with your dark visions, once you
Yeah.
get within 60 feet, you can start seeing inside. But the church itself is about 90 feet or like 80 feet, I think. So you'd have to walk a little bit in before you could see all of it.
I mean, yeah, unless anyone stops Quill, she's just gonna kind of walk right up because
I'm
they're
just gonna take the rear.
Cinder will go in the middle, but pushing forward, like closer to the front than usual.
I'll lead the way.
All right. As soon as Ember is inside, the doors will slam shut.
Oh god. Am I invisible? Is it dark enough?
It's pitch black.
Yes.
And then it starts to light up.
God damn
Purple.
it.
As you can see, the tentacles, they go through the windows, completely filling them out. And you can see actually they're cracking them a little bit from like overfill. And they're all starting to dimly glow purple, filling the entire room with this light.
I love purple, but this is just garish.
The pews before, made of stone, have all been crushed into rubble. Atop the dais, where there was once a lectern, is a throne made of tentacles, which is the source of all of these as they just spread out and go up onto the walls. Behind the throne, like atop a pedestal of tentacles, is a 10-foot diameter void upon the world, which Detect Magic will show you is in fact chained up with the tentacle chains. Their yellow eyes are open, and this time the chains lead off of it onto the elven figure sitting atop the throne.
Ooh.
Oh,
He is absolutely gorgeous, looking, as many elves do, like he couldn't be more than 20 years old. Eyes like sparkling emeralds, a fine silken blouse so low cut that it's almost just a vest. All of this ruined by an ugly, condescending smirk that plays that he views you as less than human. Or, I suppose,
Can't
less
believe
than
I'm
elf.
asking this. Can't believe I'm asking this. How big is his?
how big is his dick? Give us a good buzz.
That is your specialty, Lucas.
Roll perception.
Ooh, I'm good at perception.
With advantage,
Never mind,
since
I'm
you
bad
have
at perception.
specialty in this.
I do?
You're the one who notices these things.
My passive is 16, actually.
So, 16, it's a little bit dark in the room, but he is not nearly as well endowed as that picture of Laurelius the poet.
So it's a short sword, not a long sword.
It is definitely shorter than his arm.
Okay.
It's like
I had to know. I'm sorry. I had to know.
And here I was waiting
Also-
for a Reaching Mars theme to kick in.
Do
You know
I
what?
have to add it to my features and traits that I have advantage on perception dick checks?
Yes.
Yes. You have a dick sight 120 feet.
I'm adding it. You
Add
can
that in. Add that into your sense.
It
is
is
that racial or background?
7 inches long.
Feet?
Oh my god.
It's
You got that
other.
one.
It's in that one too.
Oh my god, that's hilarious. I'm
Yes.
crying over here, guys.
He is not quite
Rip
as
Just came from
Alois.
such an emotional fucking meeting.
Rip the tension.
he's not quite as well endowed as the previous ruler portrayed himself. But this is, in fact, Alweus Capatria, as you'd recognize him completely. Intentional space. This space intentionally left blank.
Right. I added it to my features and traits. Dick sight can size up any dicks within 120 feet.
I just tweeted on Twitter. Okay, so apparently Alois has a 7-inch sword.
Oh my god.
There it is.
Oh, there's music.
The
So-
song is so good.
While all of that is happening in Ember's head,
I've just been waiting for the music to drop.
Oh.
he has just this horrible, horrible smile. Just the ugliest, most condescending smirk you've ever seen. And he speaks in Elven,
Well, fuck.
but
God damn it.
the meaning of his words invades all of your minds.
Ooh.
Oh.
As he's somehow just communicating with you directly into your heads as he speaks, so that he doesn't have to speak in common. As he just says, "Congratulations, truly, all of you. I never would have assumed that any of you more lowly races could do quite as much as you have. Though I do spy a bit of elven blood in one of you. I'm not stupid enough to attribute it solely to that, though. And one of his, what's it called? Chair arms? Yeah, just one of his chair arms grows a couple of eyes and unfurls and, leans over towards his ear. And he just listens to it intently as it makes no noise. And then he laughs. I see. Truly, everything has been predestined for this day. My return. The fates have brought me the incomplete strain, he says, looking at Ember.
What? Oh. What?
Oh no, the scroll.
Scroll, yeah.
No, he didn't say scroll. He said strain. As though he's referring to a disease.
Oh!
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Ember. How's a 25 on your AC?
Yeah, that's
Oh,
gonna
no.
hit. It's a +10 to hit. Oh, we just walked right into a trap, boys.
He's Aloeus.
Max.
Of course, it's got like a.
Dice. So a tentacle just bats out from above the door behind you, Ember, and just, like, shoots like a needle directly into your shoulder. And before you know exactly what's going on, it's sucked out some of your blood and retreated.
Okay.
And then the growth out of the arm of his chair drops a crystallized bit of blood into his hand.
What's that?
A useful tool. Something
Can't.
created by someone who had no idea exactly what they were dealing with.
Can't.
Oh, I thought I would have any trouble, but I suppose I am too blessed. And he's just going to swallow the crystal.
Oh.
Stand up and snap his fingers. And you can see from above you, between you and him, a bunch of tentacles come down, holding a giant shadowy knight-like figure, and just drops it, like, at Aloysius' right side. Now then, I've said it before, but you've all been incredibly useful. For one such as you, there is always a place in my kingdom. Putting the past behind me, I'd like to make you all an offer.
Oh,
The
do tell.
doors behind you open. There is nothing but magical darkness out there. Bathe yourselves in the shadows like your friend here, and become my weapons. And I may let
Is
you
it Char?
live.
Is the night
it-
Char?
Is it Char?
Do you ask him this?
Can we
Just maybe
tell?
softly say Char.
The knight moves slightly in response.
Oh shit.
Oh.
It is.
Oh, he truly was an impressive specimen. Fought me with everything he had. Called in a few favors, apparently, whatever that precisely means. Somehow managed to seal the door downstairs. I can't quite get it open without trying. I figured I would wait for all of you first.
Not running anymore. I sure as hell can't let you run rampant with that disease. Hell, I join you.
So we're all in agreement.
Indeed.
Much writing at home, so to speak. I think I shall decline, but thank you for the generous offer.
Then all of you may die. And he snaps his fingers again, and the shadowy figure of the knight approaches, drawing its blade.
Oh god.
So, let me just pull down
Gonna
Char
die.
here and update his health.
Char's Batman.
Yay, back.
We both
Great lines and all that.
You either die a hero or live long enough to see yourself become a boss fight. As yeah.
Tinder did both technically.
Yeah.
It never says anything about what happens afterwards.
Who's ready for the TPK?
I am.
Let's
So,
go.
yeah.
Well, I guess we can all have something worse happen to us.
If any of you have any suggestions for that.
28.
By the way, that song you chose for Aloeus, it's so good.
Right?
It's like I was listening to it on YouTube the other day. It's just such a good song.
So,
Yep, I heard that variant too.
yeah. Char is obviously moving to fight. Ember, what are you doing?
I am going to go as far the fuck away from him as possible and use my scroll of, as I put it in my inventory, scroll of holy fuck. And I am going to read it.
All right. You can get half of it red this turn, the next half red next turn, and then on the third turn, you can actually activate it.
I figured. Okay.
Cinder. Ember has started to
Char's
read the
obviously-
scroll. Char's
Protect me!
obviously moving to attack.
Can I cast your image on another creature? Nope, I can't. First thing, Blade Song. Obviously.
All right.
Oh, we didn't short rest. Oh, I'm out of those then. Wait, no, we
didn't
did.
short rest?
We did.
Yeah, we did.
We
can
short
I-
We
rested.
did? You
I was
did.
gonna say.
Ah,
Yeah.
yeah, I did. Oh,
I'm the only
can I
one who did.
retroactively roll one hit dice?
Yes. Well, one
All right,
hit
cool.
die.
I'm the only one who did not.
Ah, that's wasted. Oh well.
If you live by
And-
2 health, then it's not wasted.
Yep. Oh yeah, you know my total HP is 28. So yeah, Blade Song. Oh, I never unticked it. And there's nothing I can do to protect Ember other than attack.
Attack and be a
And Char
threat.
is obviously approaching the fight, right?
Yes.
All right.
Quite. In fact,
And what's Aloeus up to?
Alweus, in the background, appears to just be enjoying this moment.
So he's not looking to leave or anything, right?
Oh no, he is just going to relish watching you either die by your friend's hand or kill your friend, and then he'll probably go around to kill you.
All right, because specifically, we don't want him to summon Asmodeus, and then Aloeus just left the room.
And you see the shadow orb behind him. And you also see that
Oh.
he's drawing a ton of power out of it.
Wow.
Oh no.
Not like currently in preparation of anything, but that's just what he's doing. Yeah, maybe I didn't describe
No,
that
it's just
quite enough specifically, but yeah, he and the shadow orb are separate entities, one of which he has
yeah.
chained
No,
up.
I meant oh no, like for Asmodeus.
Yeah.
I guess that's just something we need to think about. Anyway, this feels like a boss fight, so
Yeah.
yeah. 3rd level spell, let's go. Melts minute meteors.
All right, and you can't
And
send
it'll
any of
cause
them
them to
flying
appear
this
above
turn.
me. Yep, I know.
Is
And
that
it will
you?
be sticking to the back to protect Ember.
All right, so you stand between Char and Ember. Quill.
Yay, my turn. Okay. Quill will step up to meet Char, this person she has never seen before in her life.
You don't know Char yet.
Yeah. Quill, roll me an insight real quick with advantage because
Okay.
it's kind of obvious.
My insight is shit though.
Well, the second that you step out, this dark knight turns its attention at you, seemingly because it has no emotional ties to you.
Nice. Okay. Quill will grin. And then you watch as I don't know if y'all remember, but she does have glass embedded, just small tiny shards that like can't crack upon being hit with anything. But she does have little glass shards embedded within her quarterstaff, and she is going to draw one of those shards across her arm. And that is 1d6. And then the end of the both ends of the quarterstaff start to light up with lightning. And then she's going to take 2 swings at him. Does that hit?
It does not.
Ooh, okay.
As this giant
that
knight,
wouldn't hit either.
this giant knight figure actually shares an AC with Char, which is 18,
Ooh, that sucks for me.
wielding a shield and chainmail.
Okay.
That
Unfortunately,
sucks for.
more massive form seems to get in the way of the mobility a little bit, but makes up for that in a little bit of toughness.
All right. And I will hold my ground.
All right. So Quill,
Mm-hmm.
this is coming right at you.
All right. Hit me with it.
Yep. Attack number 1. 22.
Ooh, that one does hit.
As he slams his long sword, which is now the size of a great sword,
Mm-hmm.
just right down onto you.
Magical
for 20
slashing.
damage. As you remember that Char's sword was enchanted. And please make me a con saving throw.
You got it. Yoink. Natural 20.
Nice.
You do not lose any strength. Now for the second attack.
Doesn't hit.
Yes.
You raise up your electrical quarterstaff to block. And he suddenly pivots and throws himself to avoid making contact with it at all. As you can see, the glow from the lightning seems to pain him.
Ooh, okay.
Ember.
All right, I need 2 more turns, including this one, right?
Yep.
All right, I read the second part of the spell. That is my turn.
You finish the incantation, now you just need to activate it.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Cinder.
You
can
real quick.
Hmm?
First, how is Aloeus reacting to Ember reading the scroll?
In the background, you see Aloeus. Aloeus is absolutely underestimating all of you. Even with his spiel about like, you were all impressive, he still does not expect anything from you.
So he doesn't understand this scroll.
Oh, that's a good
All right,
point.
cool.
I'll give him a roll on that.
Fuck.
Oh no, what did you do? Cinder! Gonna send his goopy
No, that was
tentacles after
me.
me.
And
God damn it.
he'd probably have some amount of advantage, and he rolled lower on the second one. Yeah, he doesn't know.
Okay, good.
Yes,
Alright.
we might have a chance.
So, in that case, he watches Cinder just sort of claps her hands together, and these glowing orbs of fire that have been kind of resting lower around her just raise up into the sky, and two of them just fly out at Char.
So
I'm
that's
sorry, Char.
deck saves.
Yeah, I have the attack here.
That's
Yep, dex
7 for the
saves.
first one,
Fails.
8 for the second one, succeeds. So that's
Alright.
14 on the first one and 8 on the second one.
Yep, and they're both fire damage. Oh, yep. Doubled because
As your meteor actually slams into his face and blasts away all of the shadows around his head, and you can see him with just that circuit board line pattern. Like, it seems to be like focusing on coming out from around his eyes, which are black as night. And you can see he just looks pained and just mouths out, "Sorry. Please do it quick."
Cinder looks so pained right
We're
now.
not gonna kill him. We're not gonna kill him. We are not gonna kill him. We are not gonna kill him.
Yep, someone Asmodeus quickly.
I'm fucking trying.
First up is Quill.
Yeah. All right. Oh man, I'm at 12 HP.
Yeah, I'm also worried about that.
All right. Were potions a bonus action or a full action here? I don't remember.
Full action here.
Ooh, that's
Ooh, they are.
fun.
They are.
Well, debating. How much does a regular potion of healing heal again?
2d4 plus 2.
4 plus 4. 4 plus 4, isn't it?
No, that's greater? Yeah, that's greater.
Okay, yeah. I will down one of my healing potions. So that is 2d4 plus 4. Can't fucking type. Ooh, nice. 9 HP. And then she will wipe her mouth and call out to little bitch boy sitting on the throne there, and she will say, "You two must be fun at parties." And then she will bonus action shift. And her features will elongate, and her fangs, all that good stuff.
So Aleus is just sitting back on his throne, and when he sees you do that, he kind of leans forward and puts his hands under his chin.
Gendo.
Oh, I also said it in my native language.
He understands it.
Okay.
Wait, is he Gendo posing?
Not quite. Just one arm. He's more like leaning on it.
Okay. That's better.
As he's absolutely looking at you and thinking about just what the shadows will do to you and how much stronger you'll become and how much more useful to him.
Ooh.
Char's turn. So yeah. He's obviously going to make a couple more attacks on you.
Yep.
Well,
yep.
One attack on you. And one on Cinder.
Ooh.
They both miss.
Both miss.
as you're
Oh.
able to just, like, step to the side, Cinder.
I use like the meteors that are still floating to like blind him a bit.
Yeah, he kind of recoils away from that as he slams his sword into the ground, and then he brings it up in like a great shovel swing almost at Quill, but it's super slow.
Ember, have you
Ember.
thought of the command?
Can do the thing now, right?
You can summon Asmodeus.
I turn to Aloeus and I say, Aloeus, you have a small dick. And I summon Asmodeus.
Excuse me?
Hold on, just
So,
Oh my god.
a magical array lights up underneath your feet, slowly spinning. Then the array grows a little bit larger, and you can see spinning counter to the first array is another array that's expanding a little bit slower as the first array rises up off the ground. The second array grows to be larger than the first, and itself rises off the ground, revealing that there's a third array that's now forming that's spinning in the same direction as the first one. Until they... One of them is about 13 feet up. The other one is about 6.5 feet up. And the third one is at ground level.
Aloeus' dick.
hold on. I just need
As several blurry images of a tall red figure materialize at the edges of the largest circle. They pull inward towards the center, sharpening and clarifying into a 13-foot tall, gray-red skinned figure with massive red horns reminiscent of a ram, wearing a regal red cloak with a heavy-looking gold trimming. Behind it are, like, and over his head are a mock, like a model version of his own horns that extend, like, over him. Emblazoned on his cloak is a sigil of a downward-facing long triangle broken into 3 smaller triangles, the top of which is hollow. It is unmistakably the image of the Lord of the Nine Hells, the greater king of all devils, Asmodeus.
waiting for
As
that
he
music.
irately turns to you, Ember, and says, "You have 10 seconds to explain yourself. 9.
Oh,
True name.
I say
7.
his true name. Say his true name.
And just for everyone, what is his true name?
Damn it, it's somewhere in my notes.
I have
Oh,
no notes, hold on.
someone else
6,
pull it up. Oh,
5.
dude.
I'm kidding. I'm joking.
Luke.
Yes.
I don't know how to pronounce it. Is
Rodel
this-
Scalanus.
Fertile Scalanus.
Scalanus. That's it.
Fertile Scalanus.
His name is Rodum Scrotum.
I mean, it would fit the theme we're going for, right?
Please roll me an insight check.
Oh, fuck.
Everyone?
8.
Everyone
Can we also do it?
yes.
Okay.
Cinder just has this look on her face like she almost didn't
God.
expect this to work. Like she knew it would, but 19.
Cinder, you're the only one who can see through it. He has a quite literally god-beating poker face. But he's very angry right now. And a tiny bit scared.
Wait, scared?
Oh, shit.
Oh,
What do you ask of me? Aloeus is just in the back with stunned silence, just kind of holding tighter on the ethereal chains and pulling the shadow orb, like pulling just a little bit more energy out of it.
All right, if we all die, like at least we made Aloeus surprised.
Yeah. Oh, that's worth it. Okay.
Yeah.
I say, I wish for that to be obliterated, and I point at Aloeus.
Aloeus or the shadow orb? As it turns
Yeah,
out,
which one?
they are two separate entities.
Oh, right.
Uh-oh.
Okay,
should've-
which one?
Oh.
Aloeus seems to be drawing his power from the shadow orb. This massive ball of palpable necrotic energy, which actually his chains are kind of suppressing a little bit.
I mean, we could probably kill him after that orb is destroyed, right? Can we
All
be
right.
like,
I will point at the orb. I will point at the shadow orb. I wish for that to be obliterated.
He takes a long breath and he looks over at it and he raises his arm. Bits of flame gather at the edges of the church, singeing the tentacles, and they retreat, seemingly like pulsating rapidly in pain. Aloeus is absolutely horrified.
Yes.
The bits of flame float towards the ball of shadow, and Aloeus jumps to the side of his throne as the pieces of flame that float towards it move kind of lazily at first, and then they pick up speed. The ball has nowhere to escape to as flames surround it from every angle. It's enveloped by fire completely, and it continues to gather, burning red hot, then orange, then blinding white, then crystal blue, then solid blue. The intensity keeps rising. None of you can even see anymore. It feels burning just to be close to it. But you can feel the energy of this small star being compacted right before your eyes. As the heat grows and grows, all of you, please give me con checks, actually.
con check?
Saves is what I mean, yes.
Okay,
Can we get
19.
advantage for having enough fires in our lives?
Yes, actually. Fire resistance gives you advantage.
I don't have fire resistance.
Yeah.
That sucks for me. 15?
None of you take damage from it.
17.
Miraculously, as you're all at the edge of the church, as flames continue to compact. And then they all fade away. The church, when you can see it again, is bathed in moonlight. The tentacles are all scorch marks on the walls. The throne is completely gone. Aloeus is in a corner, looking terrified and slightly burnt. And a small core of shadow still remains where the orb was. As Asmodeus just stands there. Cinder?
Yeah.
You get the vaguest feeling that he's, one, dumbstruck, and two, just a little bit sheepish right now.
He's scared?
He composes himself, turns to Ember, and says, "Complete destruction of this entity seems impossible even to me. As an alternate task, I suggest sealing it in a suitably durable container." And the shadow orb starts to regather, growing in size. Cinder, you can see the magic binding it from Aloeus return to place, and Aloeus just starts laughing. Even Polonius' strongest magics are nothing against me. Everyone shall remember me rightly in the future. And he stands up. His burns are healing completely. Even the image of an archdevil is nothing before the power I've obtained.
What could we seal it within?
There are very few containers of which such masses of necrotic energy will not destroy. There is one here. As Alweus just snaps his fingers and the shadow orb starts to float towards you all. Asmodeus just says, "Time grows short, thing. Tell me your answer."
Is it
As the orb
possible?
floats closer, and tendrils of shadow start to reach out at you all.
Ooh.
Yes,
If I can
or
withstand
no.
it, seal it within me.
He looks a bit faintly disappointed that
Oh,
he
is it
doesn't
charred?
get to surprise you with that,
Oh.
Oh my god.
as he holds up his hand, and several burning swords materialize and spirit. And then explode in flame, once again reducing it to nothing more than a core. It turns to black smoke and swirls around his hand. And he puts his hand through your chest and out the back of your body.
I get any last words?
You note that his hand has become ethereal.
Okay.
This hasn't killed you, but the black swirling smoke seeps into you. And you're not sure, but you feel it. You feel painful lines spreading around your heart and then around your lungs, around all of the inside of your body. And you see black lines spreading across your eyeballs. But nothing on the outside of you. And he pulls his hand back. And Ember, you are now incapacitated.
Okay.
What is a happy memory that you would have?
Oh no.
And I sang that lullaby, Hush, and he fell asleep in my arms.
You find yourself there again. And black tar starts seeping into the room. And it's coming out of Hush's eyeballs and mouth. And it's filling up everything. Please give me a charisma saving throw.
The only one that's a -1. I will use my inspiration
To get
on the off
advantage
chance.
after the roll. All right.
16! That's about as good as it's gonna get.
You manage to stay on top of the tar. As your body can do nothing but gasp for air. And you're barely managing to stay upright, and you're only vaguely aware of the world around you. As Asmodeus turns away and says, "Now then, the task is finished. Time to provide suitable punishment to all those of you who..." And then he fades away into nothing almost as quickly as he, like, gets the last fragment of that word out.
Before he fades, Quill will do the little universal, like, call me symbol, and she'll wink at him.
Nice. A girl.
What's
So,
going on,
yeah.
or, like, as that happens?
What's going on with what?
Aloeus and Char.
Char. Oh yeah, Char needed to make his roll there. Con with disadvantage. 15 is enough that he didn't really take any damage. But the shadows are gone from him, and he's just on the ground, kind of badly burned, but not, like, unstable.
And Aloeus?
Aloeus is once again backed up as you ordered Asmodeus to do something. And right now, he's just kind of staring, and he blinks a couple of times. Ah. You've wasted the one weapon that you had against me. The one singular chance at victory. Gone.
Oh no.
And he's just going to snap his fingers and then hold out his right hand. Ember's body is picked up and flung towards him. And then suspended in the air right in front of him. Adorable container. If this is the best you have, it's not even going to hold up against... Its contents are already starting to spill. All I have to do is break this. And Ember, you can see in your mind a giant right arm reaching in towards you from the night sky, which has also been blacked out. You're just barely managing to stand on top of the tar, and this hand seems to be reaching out as though to crush you.
Oh shit.
As
I
the
shoot it?
hand... Roll a charisma check.
Oh, you picked charisma on
Come
purpose.
on.
It's a 2.
It was a personal attack.
Yeah. Your bow melts into black tar. And then the hand completely disappears.
Oh.
Ember, the black tar starts receding, and in a matter of moments, it's completely gone. You feel the pain lift from your body, and while your awareness is still limited, you can definitely hear Elway screaming in pain. But you can't see him. All you can see is what looks like the plainest face you've ever seen, standing right in front of you.
Okay.
Cinder and
Char?
Quill,
Yeah.
you saw Always reaching towards Ember's face. And then in
Bastard.
the blink of an eye, instead of his arm, there is a very plain-looking human man dressed in relatively plain clothes. Just the most unremarkable, generic-looking for, like, this world's inhabitants.
Session 1.
Oh.
Person
Session 1.
Wait!
ever.
Oh my god!
Where are my notes? Session 1.
Always veers back in pain, missing an arm.
Oh.
You! No! You had to involve yourself? I was so close! Always watching, always with a hand on the wheel, right when things are at their least stable, just so you can push it. And the man turns and looks at him, and he freezes, and Alwaeus will cast Dimension Door. And escape in fear.
Can't do anything about that.
Neither can I.
And the plain man just touches Ember's forehead as her body just collapses back onto the ground now that the telekinesis is gone. And the lines recede. And the man smiles a little bit and just says, better than expected. And he looks up and out at the two of you. And Cinder, he completely ignores your question and instead just states, my envoy will explain things to you when he wakes up. And in the blink of an eye, he's gone.
Cinder just immediately rushes for Ember.
Ember,
Ember, are you okay? What's going on?
roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. 12.
Ember, you can hold yourself awake for a few moments to talk. But then you're gonna sleep, and you're gonna sleep for a long time.
Hey, Cinder.
What did you just do now?
Something very
okay?
stupid.
What's going on?
I did something I can be proud of. Did something noble. Hey, Cinder.
You're gonna be okay.
Well, hush.
Find some way to fix this.
Well, hush. I loved him dearly. I loved you like a sister. Thank you. Showing me that I could be a better person. I'm truly indebted to you.
You've been a better person. You've made me a better person.
It feels nice to do good. Shitty. It feels shitty. I feel shitty.
Don't worry, you can tell him yourself.
But dear, dear heart. I'm going to miss it.
At this point, Cinder is just holding back tears.
It's okay to cry, dear heart.
And yeah, as soon as you say that, she just bursts out into crying.
Did many things in my life I'm not proud of. No one can be proud of. I am proud of you. I am proud of Hush. I'm proud of Tinder and Quill. Char. Thank you.
I'm proud of you.
I will give Cinder a kiss on the cheek. I will boop you on the nose. And then I will sleep.
Motherfucker.
And with that, Cinder just collapses on top of Ember, just crying. Why? Why did it have to be you?
So, probably have a little bit of a time skip here. Maybe a day or two.
Daisy, did you just pull a Ritz?
I swear to God.
Oh,
I'm gonna say yes because I
love you
heard hints of Lucas's laugh.
You guys are so
I love
mean.
you guys so much.
But we're cutting to about 2 days later when Ember, you wake up.
Wait, what?
Yeah, it felt like you weren't going to, but you do.
I had the best last words, and you just threw them down the fucking garbage?
You made me cry, so I mean,
Oh my God.
I mean, somewhere in the back of my head, I thought you were gonna wake up, but
I
Cinder
didn't.
didn't.
I did not think I was going. What?
Something seems to have intervened, causing a lot of issues to magically go away at seemingly no cost.
Thank you,
Oh,
generic
yeah, dude.
McGeneric face.
At no cost, huh?
At no cost.
I doubt that
My
part.
dignity.
Wait, what was his name again?
I don't know.
I
man.
literally just have him down as generic McGeneric face.
I don't think I even wrote down his fucking name.
Green tunic dude, black pants, generic McGeneric face.
Oh yeah, I have him just down as generic looking man. We've never heard his name, I guess.
That's
yeah,
true.
I think we did. Like in lore or something about what it should be.
I woke up.
Yeah.
Also, Lucas, does that mean 2 levels of my exhaustion go away?
It
So I only have disadvantage on attack rolls and saving throws. My speed is halved, and I have disadvantage on ability checks. But my hit point
Wait.
maximum is back.
Yep.
Right?
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Daisy, you didn't plan this ahead with Lucas?
I mean, we fleshed out my backup character, so I thought, okay, Ember can die now.
Wait, was this part of that, Lucas?
So the fun thing about this is that this is an event that happens in this campaign. It's happened every time.
I am so mad at you right now. You have no idea.
No, I mean, you specifically told Daisy to plan out the backup character war to add to the
I
effect
didn't
that
specifically
Ember was gonna
tell
die.
her to.
Oh my god.
I am beyond angry. Oh my god.
Lucas, you're like the ultimate knife twister. That should be your Discord role.
Roll!
Nah, anime Shirei Mesh is
Right,
probably
to
the
me.
best role.
You are dead to me.
Oh my god. That's hilarious. Like, I'm so sorry, but like welcome to my
there's just
world, Daisy.
the amount of planning behind this. It's
Ember wakes
great.
up pissed
At the DM.
at God.
Which one?
Why am I awake?
Are those your first words?
Those are my first words.
So yeah, what would you all have done with Ember's body? As you thought she was probably
Was there a
going to be
pulse?
out for...
Wait,
oh,
no,
yeah,
there
she
was never a pulse.
Oh yeah, there isn't, is there?
Oh.
So yeah, there was no
There was
pulse,
never a-
and maybe you were sad about that and really torn up for like 3 seconds.
They were like, oh right, she's undead. I'm gonna murder you. I'm gonna
Are you
murder
gonna
your face.
just drive all the way down to give a beluga squeeze?
I had resigned myself to the fact. I was like, you know what? She's had a good run. She's had good character development. Maybe she'll come back later because she's just sleeping. But for now, it's all good. It's all right. First real character death. Then, oh,
Dude, Daisy.
It's just a testament to how tense that scene was, that the tension held up after saying, Alois, you have a small dick.
Daisy.
I'm very proud of that line.
It's been hell.
It is hell. This is hell.
Yeah.
Wait, you knew about this?
Max, you're next. No, I didn't know about it, but like, you know, having experienced something similar with this, with the amulet and all that, and like being let in on secrets and like not knowing stuff and like preparing for fucking Tinder to die, because I really honestly didn't think you guys were going to bring her back.
Okay,
Of course
we
we
should
were going
probably
to.
get back to the game. As fun as this conversation is.
Yeah.
Max,
We'll see
you're
this
next.
for the post game.
I'm still angry. I'm still angry.
You already know I'm evil. I am lawful evil.
Yeah. Oh my god. What would we have done with her body?
I assume just put her on a bed.
With some
Probably
flowers, you know, make it all nice and pretty.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Is Char okay too? Like, is he?
Yeah.
Char
He's
is
charred, right?
Charred. Quite.
Yeah.
But he's still
Now
breathing.
3
did a
people in the
pun.
party have burn scars.
Something
Yeah!
seemed to
I
have
think we actually have
stabilized him
had an-
instantly.
I think we have had enough fires in our lives.
Stop starting forest fires, otherwise Smokey's gonna come after our asses.
Also, that fucker Alois is still alive.
He is, and so is Zanward and fucking
wait.
Fang.
Oh wait, Alois actually is that fucker. Fuck that guy.
We haven't killed anything, guys.
I mean, the shadow orb.
Technically, we didn't
At
kill the shadow
seemingly
orb.
no cost, which probably means a very large cost.
Yeah, so Quill, you had 2 days. Things seemed to
Yeah.
calm down. Would you have stuck with the party, or do we need to team about some things later?
Oh, Quill would have stuck around for maybe a little bit, but we might have to DM to talk about that.
Alright. So you would have, would you still be, with around the party 2 days later?
Probably not around. She'd be like still in the city, just kind of like
Okay. So we
looking
can
around, you know.
we can probably DM about that later. And
Yeah.
yeah, you're back to being Tinder for the rest of this session.
I'm now Tinder. I can change my icon again. Welcome back, white-haired Tinder.
Yeah, Cinder, how have you taken the last 2 days?
Mostly crying. but
Oh.
at some point, Cinder would try to project her katana.
With what level slot?
Assuming it's one of the downtime days, first level slot,
It works.
and then attempt to project fangs.
It works.
What?
Yeah.
Fangs?
Yeah. They seem to be, like, once you analyze the structure, they're kind of the exact same in how they're built. Neither of them are actually magical.
Huh.
Wait.
Though
Hold
you're
on.
not
Wait.
sure what they're made of.
But it still seems to work. He's not really going to explore it too much. Too busy being sad.
Yeah.
Also, she would definitely be listening for anything
Shit.
related to vampires.
Oh, shit. That's a good question, and you can actually have asked that out loud probably at this point.
Lucas, did fucking bitch wizard did Fang tell fucking bitch wizard about his fucking sword, and do I remember?
Roll me a straight up intelligence saving throw. Lower is better.
Oh.
Please
Oh,
roll
no.
low.
Oh, I still have disadvantage too.
Yeah, you do.
7!
Yay, a 7! God.
Yeah. Basically, Zanward at one point, in their conversations, which you remember being a hell of having to, like, navigate not having Fang kill you for, like, whatever marginal gains he could acquire. You had to, throw out a ton of details, like that you remembered Tinder thinking about their sister dying in an explosion and how they couldn't remember it and how they were very upset by that. And so you mentioned that to him. It was in that same conversation that you, quid pro quo, asked about his sword. And he mentioned that it conducts magic incredibly well. It conducts everything incredibly well. Any kind of element, it somehow even conducts skill incredibly well. And that you can channel things into it if you know how to do it.
What?
Ah!
The question is, do you say that?
I mean, are you like very obviously practicing in front of Cinder, and do you like ask her about it?
I mean, you would probably see her just trying to project Fang's sword at some point.
Yeah, maybe we'll say that she's trying that in the living room as, like, the day that you are able to walk again.
Cool, because like,
Also, you don't know about projections, so... You
yeah, I
just
don't
see
know what
Cinder holding Fang's sword.
Well, I mean, oh man, Cinder has a lot on her mind right now. Yeah, I guess, when she sees you holding what looks to be Fang's sword, she will tilt her head at you and give you a questioning look.
Oh, this it's something new I picked up, and she kind of lets go of it, and it vanishes. I can replicate lower level magic or non-magic items. I still don't know what's going on with both these. He said they were a set.
Tinder blinks at you, and she says, almost a little monotonously, like it's not quite her memory,
Mhm.
she will tell you what the sword does. And then she'll blink back into herself and look a little unsettled.
Tinder, you're still getting
Another
your
one of his.
Tinder,
Oh.
you're still getting your brain patterns back to normal. Doing this
Yep.
has given you an intense urge for rice and beans.
Motherfucker. She very studiously tries to ignore it.
Another one of his memories, I suppose.
Our memories now? Yeah, I don't know. But that was what Fang told him.
That
She
explains the
I cannot say.
disintegration strike.
Disintegration strike?
Oh yeah, we never told Tinder.
You guys haven't told me shit.
Okay.
You were just like, a lot of stuff has happened. And she was like,
Oh
okay.
And Ember's not awake. Well, back before we turned you back, Ember's friend, for lack of a better word, remnant, was with us. Fang hit him with a disintegratory strike. He channeled through the blade. He shouldn't have been able to do that.
I'll be quite honest with you right now. I quite frankly have no idea what that means. Magic isn't my strong suit.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's fair. But with what you described, it certainly makes sense now.
And what exactly does it mean?
You're referring to like the channeling the magic through the blade, right?
Yeah, kind of just all of it.
There's very high level magic that can disintegrate people with almost no hope of coming back.
No, I mean, quite frankly, that part was the easiest to understand. What do you
Well,
mean you can channel it through the blade?
usually it's a beam attack, but he channeled it through his sword this time, it lingering until he hit.
And that's unusual?
It should be impossible. And yet he did it.
People around us seem to be quite adept at doing that.
I mean, we did summon Asmodeus.
Yes.
And at this point, we don't know that we still think that Ember isn't waking up,
That's correct.
right?
Yeah.
Ember. Why?
Tinder looks a little uncomfortable now, and she looks away and doesn't say anything.
It's just the thought of Ember Cinder's expression just sort of fades from like a very strong curiosity into more just almost apathy for the world. Not that's not quite accurate, but just I can't put it into words.
I gotcha.
Her eyes just sort of unfocused. She's unfocused.
She just shuts down.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. So
Well,
then,
when Tinder...
sorry. No, go on. If you had something to say.
Okay. When Tinder sees that happen, she will stand up and briefly touch her hand to Cinder's shoulder, and then she will go and find Hush.
Thank you, Ember.
Hush has probably not left whatever room that you put Ember into. And he's just...
Sure.
Yeah, Tinder, you never saw Hush shut down like that. But it's very
I was also going to
similar.
say
Cinder.
Cinder would be spending most of her time there.
You guys are so nice.
Tinder will join in sitting vigil, feeling a little awkward and also very restless. But
Yeah. Hush is basically just completely shut down. Like, if you hand him food, he'll eat most of it, but
Tinder will give him a little shoulder to lean against, and she'll let him wear her jacket again.
yeah. He wears it and has also added that he now just has a piece of Ember's mask that he holds on to. And yeah, he hasn't cried once. And that's probably worse than if he did.
Yep. That's how it is.
This is fine. We're fine.
The sad part is, at least as far as we know, in a few days we will be. I know we aren't, but...
And yeah, so that continues on until at about noon the next day, Ember, when you wake up.
Why am I awake?
Is that what you say?
I say exactly that.
As Hush is just asleep against the side of your bed.
I will shake Hush awake and then lean over Ember.
Ember?
Hi.
You're back.
Welcome back to the world of the living.
Oh, I'm dreaming.
What?
Hush, dear.
Yeah.
I have a hug.
And he drearily looks up at you for a few seconds. And then his eyes get wide as he seems to realize that he's not actually dreaming. Ember?
Hey, dear.
And yeah, he jumps up and hugs you.
Oh, I hug him back. I press a kiss against his forehead. Hi, everyone. What happened? Did you do something?
No. If I had to guess, it'd be the green cloaked man. The one
What?
with the really plain looking face.
I haven't seen him in ages. Did he show up?
Yeah. Oh yeah, Quill's not here yet. Yeah,
wonder.
he did. At the end. He just touched you and the markings receded.
How
But-
is Char?
Charred, but okay.
Char has not woken up.
Oh, he's not okay.
That's a lot.
He has a pulse, right?
He has a pulse. And for him, that's normal.
And since I would have done this at some point, detect magic.
Char. So Char seems to actually be under the effects of some sort of evocation spell like sleep. And some kind of evocation spell like healing in the background.
Oh,
Huh?
oh,
Ember just
Huh?
seemed to be under a lot of abjuration magic.
oh.
Does this look like something? Wait, like Ember is surrounded in abjuration?
Not surrounded,
Currently?
but has a deeper core of abjuration. Oh, right. That's another thing that Tinder could remember.
Oh, motherfucker. What now? Are you DMing it to me?
I am.
Did you
You
just
can
feel
say it
a
out
beast
loud.
inside of Ember?
Am I about to be pissed again?
Live in hell?
No, you can say that one. Tinder remembers.
Oh my god, I Caitlin don't remember what it was. Oh. Would you mind explaining it to me again?
That's the basics
Okay.
of it.
Oh, okay.
But
I
yeah,
got you.
maybe that comes to mind as yeah, Cinder, when you are checking Ember with detect magic, you see a very strong core of abjuration magic, like where her heart is. And underneath that, you can vaguely sense a lot of abjuration magic, a lot like what Hush has going on.
Yeah, that's what I was about to ask.
And if you say that out loud, Tinder, your memory gets jogged.
Yep. Do you say it out loud?
I'm sorry for giving you bitch wizard memories.
It's helpful, so please continue to do so.
It is. But it's probably really uncomfortable for Tinder.
Yep.
Tinder,
But,
this makes you
what do you
really
say out loud?
need your pipe weed.
Fuck you. No, it doesn't.
But yeah, you get
Zingard
all of
smokes
that.
pipe weed.
Okay, but listen, Cinder, work with me here. What do you say out loud?
Oh yeah. What? She has a heart of abjuration magic, almost like Hush. And Hush, she would say this like out of earshot of Hush.
Oh. And Tinder's eyes will again go a little unfocused. And this time it's maybe not quite as monotonous like she's reciting from memory. But she does say Zanrod had a theory about that. That the shadows and Hush and the Guardian even that they're all concepts.
The Guardian from earlier?
I think so.
The one that told us to go to the ruins?
My memories are a little scrambled right now, but I believe so. He seemed to believe that they were actual forces manifested or given life.
Let's see.
That was his running theory, anyways.
Oh yeah. Also, because this corroborates with one of your other memories, I'll go ahead and give you this.
Yeah. What
Also-
else do I get?
There was no necrotic energy beneath that abjuration, right?
Oh no, there is. It's just similar. It's like it's
Is
both
it like it's being
necrotic
held back?
and abjuration, and then there's an abjuration seal around it that seems more fiendishly crafted. You'd assume.
Whoa.
Yep, Asmodeus.
Asmodeus.
I still can't believe you summoned Asmodeus with Aloeus. You have a small dick.
I'm very proud of that.
I
Dude,
kind of
hope
want to
you
turn that into an animatic, but I don't have.
Dude, I would watch it a million times.
I might do that.
Oh, okay, okay.
It's just
Oh, oh shit. Ooh, that's pretty cool. I forgot about that. Okay, okay, okay. Okay.
oh, did I get his name wrong?
Hmm?
Oh, how is Aloe spelled?
Aloeus.
Ah, I was so close.
You almost got it right.
I just needed to move the I out to the other
Yeah,
side of the U.
I was wondering why there was kind of an extra syllable in there a lot, but
I typed it out quickly, okay?
Shut up.
yeah, your front door gets knocked on very hard. Oh yeah,
Oh.
that's another thing.
Mhm.
Cinder and Quill, I suppose. Once Aloeus was gone for like a while, the door to the basement of the church, there was like a 4-pointed star symbol on it, and that dissipated. And then it opened.
Do we recognize it?
Was it an upside down star?
No, it's like a 4-pointed star.
Oh, 4-pointed, okay.
Like a compass penrose. Like the top
Ah,
layer
char
of
magic.
that.
Do we recognize it?
Do we?
Give me history checks?
Oh, I closed her character. Hold on.
History.
Ah,
It's a
Where are you?
+4. Ah, 19.
No, you don't recognize it. No, you
Damn
don't
it.
recognize it.
Tinder. Why did I roll for Tinder? No, that is Quill. I just am Tinder right now.
Yeah.
If a 19 doesn't do it, I don't think.
But
Probably
yeah,
like DC 25.
that faded, and Otto slid the door open and walked out. As all
Otto.
of the townsfolk were actually under the church, safely sealed, as Aloeus said, by Char calling in favors?
Ooh.
Oh, there's more to char.
He's not just a heel slut.
Oh no, catapults.
As, yeah, you hear a heavy knock on the front door.
Cinder will go to open it.
Is this before or after Ember awakes?
This is after
It's-
Ember wakes up and you do the magic and you talk about the things.
Okay, okay.
And the stuff.
Yeah, Ember, I want you to guess how many levels of exhaustion you have.
5.
5 too high.
Oh, what?
You're at 0 levels of exhaustion. Your HP is at full. You have gained the benefits of 2 long rests. And honestly, you just feel like a weird extra pep in your step physically.
Oh,
That's
Okay.
terrifying.
Has my dick sight gone up to 240 feet?
Sure.
sure.
I was joking.
Also, do we all get long rest effect?
Yes, you all
Yep.
got 2 long rests.
2? Mm.
I'm at 3 levels of exhaustion now.
Oh, I
Yeah.
got all my hit dice back for once.
And yeah, Cinder, you'll answer the door. It's Otto. who's
Otto.
just
Otto.
run here. He says, "Hey, Char is awake.
He's awake?
Just woke up.
What condition is he in?
Seems to be perfectly fine.
Huh.
Hungry, though.
Ember actually just woke up too.
What?
Yeah. And he would notice like Cinder is in a much better mood right now.
Otto probably wouldn't.
It's Otto.
That's true. We haven't spoken with Otto in like forever.
Forever, dude.
That's back when fish was a concern to Cinder. Yeah, Ember awoke. Same as Char too. Just fine.
Well, he said he wants a meeting with all of you, and to meet him at the bar.
All right, I'll gather everyone.
All right. I'll go ahead and get food ready, I guess.
Thank you.
And Otto starts half jogging back.
And Cinder just goes back into the room where Ember and everyone else is gathered. Well, guess who's awake?
No.
Char.
He's all right then.
Is there
Same
really
as
n-
Ember.
Did we wake up at the same time?
Based on how long like it would take, does it feel like that's the case?
Seems like it very well could have been.
Yeah, probably.
An odd coincidence.
I mean,
Yeah,
you
I
guys were
doubt it's a
under by-
coincidence.
Indeed.
You were both put under by the same person, right? So
Alois.
no, the I don't think I know
Well-
his name, but
Char was already unconscious, right?
Char was unconscious. The thing is that Char was under some sort of like sleep spell almost. Ember was not.
Would I have been able to
Ember was
detect that on
just-
Ember?
You would have been able to,
Yeah.
and it wasn't there. She was just
oh, okay.
That's why.
naturally.
Naturally.
Well, the same magics weren't on you guys. Char had some sort of strange sleep spell put on him.
Intriguing.
Ah,
Anyway, probably just best to get the information from the man himself, right?
Yes, indeed. Ash, are you up to go?
Yeah.
I can carry you if you want.
If you want.
I'll pick him up.
And after just talking for a while, Cinder's expression kind of gets a bit sadder.
Ember is not wearing her mask.
Character
Hmm.
development.
We're like going against my entire order, but fuck it, Remnant's dead, and he's the only one I cared about from there.
How are we gonna tell him about catapults?
quite frankly, I mean, he didn't seem to care much about catapults.
That's true. That's
Oh,
true.
but we laid out his remains, so maybe he can fix him. Remember, we
That
didn't
is
bury them.
true. That's possible.
Oh, DM, because I'm Tinder now, would I know if catapults would be fixable?
Quite frankly, you wouldn't. You don't understand the magic half of it, and that's a very important half. That seems to be the deciding
Yeah.
factor. Because, like, you could yourself work on catapults and fix the like outer shell and inner workings. but it's the
But, like-
magic that would be the key.
Okay.
Same as how, like, a surgeon could stitch together a dead body.
Well,
Whether
let's
they're Victor
go
Frankenstein.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
It takes you
who's
2 years because Tinder's speed is halved.
who's at the front?
Not Tinder.
Cinder would go in front if no one stopped her.
All right, Cinder. when
And
you-
also, we'd invite Drac as well.
Oh yeah, is Jack with us?
Drac has probably just been at the bar most of the time.
Oh, so
that's where you're
we
all
don't have to
headed.
even. Yeah,
Fucking bitch! I wanted to hold his
Oh.
hand.
he doesn't know. He still thinks Ember's dead.
Oh yeah.
Well, technically.
Well, maybe Otto would let him know when he got back.
Oh yeah, and also I guess technically you are still dead, but it's more like you were never alive.
He was
Cinder,
alive once.
Well, in the time of this campaign.
Uh-oh.
Cinder,
Yeah.
roll me
Yeah.
a dexterity saving throw.
What?
Oh, no,
as you
Aloe
open
is
the
that
door to the
fuck-
bar.
Dexterity save. That's a 22.
All right, and right behind you, I assume, would be Ember holding Hush.
Oh, I'm in the back.
No, you're not, because I'm like.
Oh,
What do I
fine.
see specifically?
You can give yourself disadvantage if you want.
Wouldn't. So, do I have to make a dex save?
Yes.
I have disadvantage because I'm trying to shield Hush.
I mean,
Yeah.
given Cinder's character development, she would make it with disadvantage.
18.
11.
Okay, in that case, yeah, Cinder, you are now prone with a massive spiky metal lion on top of you, nuzzling into you.
Catapult! That's what I assumed. Catapults, you're back?
A metallic meow.
Oh, catapult,
Oh,
dear.
catapults.
And Catapults is just going to curl up on you, and you do not have the physical strength to get up right now.
Cinder's just kind of lying down and petting catapults.
We'll step over you into the bar.
I will give catapults some scritches as I also step over.
Yeah,
Hey.
Cinder's just giving catapult scritches behind the ears.
Oh, I see, Char.
You see Char, who holds up a hand, says, "Hey," a little more warmly and slightly sheepishly than he usually does.
Oh,
I have some explanations to give.
I'm just glad you're okay.
Well, see, dying isn't exactly something I have the authority to do.
oh.
Huh?
And he pulls out an amulet from underneath his shirt and armor. As you can see Drac, clearly drunk next to him, just point, go, it's the thing! It's the thing!
What does this amulet look like?
It's an amulet with 4 star, or like a 4-pointed star, but hollow in the middle. And he holds
It doesn't
up.
look anything like Bitch Wizard's amulet, right?
Nothing.
No.
And the 19 wasn't enough.
The 19 wasn't enough. As he just says,
Ember, you want to try?
I would need to roll a natural 20.
well, there's
You
a
might.
5% chance of that.
Kana, is it?
No, history.
Oh, history. They're the same. Yeah, 13.
Don't suppose this would mean anything to any of you. Oh yeah, Tinder hasn't rolled.
Oh, I haven't?
Yeah, Tinder.
That was Quill.
I'm still disadvantaged, though. Oh,
Yeah.
shit, you're right.
You can get.
Oh, God.
double nat 20.
Oh,
Tinder.
Tinder. You know
Yeah.
that Zanward knew what this meant, and it
No.
fades from your mind
No. No.
and disappears forever.
I'm
Replaced.
gonna tell her.
Sorry, what?
He's gonna tell us in a second.
I'm
Yeah,
so bad about it, though.
but this is still hilarious.
It's
I didn't
replaced with the smell one time
Fuck you.
when your sister played a prank on you by dropping, you're still to this day not sure what it was, onto your bed while you were sleeping.
Okay, I'll accept this memory. I'm still mad that I fucking learned all these secrets and I won't even get half of them
So
back.
you know.
I know a lot of things. It's really more a matter of me, Caitlin, actually remembering them because I learned so much.
Yeah, exactly. You know, right? Is Caitlin.
So, yeah, no, none of you know what this is, as he just says, so yeah, I don't suppose any of you have heard of Penrose, right?
Can't say I
Hello.
have.
Sorry.
I'm not familiar with it, no.
No? That makes sense. They're sort of an organization that's been operating behind the scenes for ever. I don't get to know how long they've existed. They've been pulling some strings every now and again. Few notable catastrophes were averted. Sure, lots of terrible things, too. I've been instructed to offer you a place in them. All of you and whoever that woman missing about 8/10 of her shirt was.
The titties out kind of look.
What did he think of the titties?
What did you think of them?
Inside check.
What did he think of the titties?
Wait, use your dick sense.
Oh my god.
Use it. Use your power.
Just think of the titties.
They were not his preference.
Okay. Ember looks slightly assured.
Do you like actually have that written down in your features?
I can. Okay, so I have dick site background. Ember's restrictive upbringing can size up any dicks within 120 feet.
Oh my god.
Post that in a simple task, I guess.
Can you send it in the chat with the little bubble?
Yeah, do that.
Windows key Shift S.
Yep. Dick site. Oh yeah, that shows up for the stream too.
Oh, there it is.
It's immortalized forever.
I can't believe I wrote that. Okay. We've been offered a place in Penrose.
What does this entail?
Basically, every now and again, you'll get orders to go resolve some situation in a specific way. In exchange, you get a lot of resources. network that spans the whole world over.
Sounds like a good deal, and I hate to admit it, but I do trust you.
Yeah, especially if it helps us go after Fang.
Yes, considering all that we have to do, you can count me in.
I accept.
I accept as well.
And with that, he closes his eyes, concentrates a little bit on the amulet, and another amulet pops out of the amulet.
Whoa.
Like he puts one finger on either side of it as if to separate it and just pulls apart two identical amulets, and he takes it off, and he does that again, and he does that again until he has 4, and then 1 extra he pulls out for Drac. And he hands
Drac
them
is
off.
joining.
Okay.
Henrose amulet, I assume it's
What
called.
do they do?
Yep. Well, technically, they're just a collection of psychic energy, so don't drop them. They will fall through the ground. See, look at this, Drac says, like, swinging his amulet through the counter.
Oh my
Drac,
god.
dear, perhaps you've had a bit too much.
I'll tell you. Nah, I think you're right.
Okay, thank you, dear.
As for what they
Is
do,
Drac like taking in the fact that Ember's alive?
he doesn't seem to have.
I was gonna say he seems really chill.
Once
Yeah,
he
I mean-
sobers up,
Drac, I'm your conscience, and I'm telling you to act more decently in front of the child.
Oh, this ghost is haunting me. It's no problem.
roll persuasion with advantage.
God, I'm terrible at persuasion.
Dick sight.
15.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah. As for what else they do,
Sweet.
casting any sort of mental magic, you can basically treat every amulet as a sort of portal for adjacency of space. So if I'm 5 feet away from this, you're 5 feet away from yours. For anything relating to mind magic, you're 10 feet away from me.
Oh.
Holy
cool.
shit.
Most
They're like
common
so
use
cool.
for this is
Wow.
the message spell.
Hmm, that makes sense.
Turns into
I don't
limited
have-
sending.
Any magic. Except for my innate fire.
Fortunately, I can't do that.
This means nothing to me.
I can't either.
And he shrugs and says, well, at least it means that you can be found.
Mm-hmm.
I'd suggest
And it
picking
could
up
come in
something.
handy someday.
If nothing else, I've got something, and I am and have been assigned to keep watch on all of you. So, guess you won't need to worry too much about that, he says, leaning back in his chair, eyes closed, and he just opens one eye.
Tinder smiles a little smugly and she says, so that means you'll be sticking around?
For as long as I'm ordered to.
Well, I suppose I can tolerate your presence for a little longer.
Same. And he
Ember
laughs
is
a bit.
smiling, and it's genuine.
Yeah. Anyone can roll an insight checks.
I would like to do so with disadvantage. 10.
13.
11.
I'll give it
Oh,
a
disadvantage?
13. Tinder has disadvantage because of exhaustion.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Good God.
At a 13, you know with some amount of certainty that Char kept you all at a distance because previously he was a part of a secretive organization and might be told to, like, betray you at any time, or told to leave, or any number of things. But now that you're all in it together, he's a little more open.
Wow. What a man.
Did you plan this the whole time?
I don't know what that question's aimed at.
Oh, Char just being part of the fantasy Illuminati.
He's been that since day one.
That's basically what this is, the fantasy Illuminati, right?
Guys, we joined
Basically.
the Illuminati.
You joined
We
the
did it.
family. I love it.
I joined the fantasy Illuminati.
And I think
How many more
that's...
secret organizations do we have?
Technically a part of 2 now, so I'm kind of leaving one.
And I think that's where I'm gonna end things for tonight.
Oh my god.
Emper's not dead. I need to post something to you guys. So here is exactly what I had in my notes while that whole thing was going on.
Oh,
God damn it, Lucas.
in the wise words of our DM, live in hell.
I can live with it because I like Ember a lot.
Oh. So yeah.
Side note, do I get any cool shadow powers now? Did I multi-class into Shadow Sorcerer?
Well,
Actually, that would be really cool.
You definitely have a source for that if you want to. But to get any sort of
Oh,
shadow
shit.
powers,
I've heard that's a good multi-class. I'm gonna look it up.
to get any sort of shadow powers, you're probably gonna have to call on that in game and see what you get.
Oh my god, you have like some sort of dark source of energy in both campaigns within you.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, in the other version of this campaign, it was my brother that got it sealed inside of him.
Ooh.
So you know that this is a thing that happens in every version, basically.
I thought it was just because you were undead
Yeah.
and you could handle necrotic better.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot I have shit charisma. I can't go sorcerer anyway.
Oh god.
Yeah.
In character, if Cinder knew you were trying to do that and spoke Elven, she would have tried to be the one have it sealed within.
So that's why I knew that's why I said it first.
Also, I literally just don't know Elven.
Teach you, Elvin.
Also,
Please do. Oh, we do have downtime,
Kind of.
right?
Well, we kind of need to get to Flint.
What I was gonna say
Yeah.
is the next. So that's the completion of an arc. Hope everybody liked it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Next session
Holy shit, that finale.
will be my modern day D&D one shot that I'm thinking about running. Where
right.
you're all hunting demons. We'll probably have to talk about that in more details after the stream's over.
Yep.
Uh,
Also,
I need to finish my character.
and so
Lucas, real quick.
Yeah?
Important question. Does Tinder level up?
Tinder is level 5 now.
Thank
And
you.
you're out of bullets.
No, there's still
I'm
10
not out of
left.
bullets.
You just have to go
it
to
says
Highlight
11.
and get more.
Yeah.
Because we're sure as hell not gonna get any from Flint.
Guys, we want a combat encounter without me spending any arrows.
We did. You just spent probably your soul.
Yeah, it's fine. Who needs that anyway?
Please, you didn't
Yeah.
spend your soul. You got a roommate for your soul.
Yeah, which is the black shadow orb of death.
Hope you
And
get along.
Eloise, the black shadow orb that Eloise had to keep suppressed.
So,
Watch it just like supercharge my magic and I cast Goodberry and 100 berries come out.
That's how you kill Eloise, drown him in good berries.
The ultimate revenge.
So, the next story beat for what's already written and what has happened in this campaign before happens in a month. So the idea is that you get a month of downtime. Now, some other events have come up that I assume you'll want to address sooner.
Bang.
Yeah.
That fuck.
Whether
He's
it
not
be
that bad.
hunting down Fang, going to find Jack. Another
those
possibility
two are
is
kind of...
taking Drac to get his full mask, or I suppose if you were still wanting to be involved in your organization.
I basically gave up on that.
All right. In that case, that's not quite as much one of them. You know,
Well, I'll think about it.
well, it's up to Ember. Whatever Ember would do. And
True.
Cinder,
What would Ember?
you've not exactly got a lot going on outside of your brain.
There's a lot going on inside right now.
So yeah, I'm assuming that as soon as Tinder is ready to go, they'll want to head out, and everyone will probably follow.
Yep. Also, I know that's gonna change.
So
Guys, I get an extra attack finally.
with that, then that's all the details in place, and we can talk about that. I don't know. We need to talk about that over the next 2 weeks as much as it is just whatever will happen next. And yeah. I suppose it's time to do the ending.
Shilling!
Chill time.
Oh, wait, hang on.
Oh god, the music.
You know what's probably
God.
not going to get picked up by copyright?
What?
2006 times music. So, hey, what's up? I'm Manicule. This is my channel. I stream here Tuesdays and Saturdays with Dungeons and Dragons at 7 p.m. Central Time. This was the Tuesday campaign. Next week is going to be a one-shot. And the Saturday campaign, Zosa Rising, I play in as Sylvis Grega, while my other character is out of commission.
Shut up.
Ah,
He went out in an anime-style self-sacrifice.
just like what Ember tried to do.
Shut up. Shut up.
Someone take this from me. Max, probably, because that's the usual order.
Alright, yep. All right, so yeah, Saturday campaign. The guys just arrived at a dungeon that really ties in the high level one shot that we had last Thursday. So look forward to that. And on my channel, twitch.tv/Arcana with 2 A's, me and Lucas are streaming through Fate Stay Night, 7 p.m. Eastern to 10 p.m. Eastern usually. And I think we're nearing the end of the Fate route.
We are.
See how many more times I can cry before it's over. Probably 2 or 3 more at least. And they got you once, Lucas.
It got me once. I'll admit, it got me once, and that's, it's obviously related to each individual person, what gets them. For me, it's the fact that after their argument, Saber just stood on the bridge and stared out and watched the sunset for 10 hours. And was still there.
That gets me, and cute romance scenes get me in a different way. Not so much sad, but this is cute. Too cute. And yeah, you can also find me on twitter.com/artsarcana, and I post like art and memes about cake sometimes. I did that once and only once. I'll never do it again. And also just random thoughts I have at like 5 or 6 a.m. And Katie, you are next.
It's my turn? Well, the first thing I want to start out my shilling with is a question for Lucas, because I was going through Tinder's old inventory just to familiarize myself with it again, and was the locket of Get Fucked Nerd, was that Bitch Wizard's amulet?
Yes.
Is that what that was?
That is what you named it.
Goodbye, locket of
It sounds like... I mean, at least treat it like it's a ration.
There you have a new Penrose amulet. Oh yeah, and that child's charm bracelet is also gone.
Oh, that's also gone?
Yeah.
I don't remember where I even got that from.
Well, where would you have met a child that would have given you a charm bracelet?
You're right. I'm an idiot. Oh my god, that's gone. That's a little sad. Okay. Rest in pieces, child charm bracelet.
God damn it. Sand word.
Oh, fucking
Bitch wizard.
Bitch wizard can suck my fucking cock.
You remember him picking it up,
you can say the name of the server now.
You remember him taking it out of his out of your pocket, looking at it, wondering, what the hell is this? Stray trash, and tossing it aside. The memory fades away before you can really tell where you are, and in its place you get the memory of receiving that.
I'm so bad. That's okay though. Alrighty, my shilling. Only thing I've got to advertise is my Twitter. That's twitter.com/RazielArt, Raziel with 2 A's. I post a lot of art and the occasional fan art and stuff, you know. And that's all I gotta really do.
All right. And Daisy, unless you've gotten anything recently?
Nope.
Will Raid Wiggins. Shit, I forgot to say like, comment, subscribe on YouTube, follow on Twitch if you enjoyed the time that you had, and also, even if you just watched the VODs, that would help. Please and thank you. And have a good whatever time it is in whatever godforsaken corner of the world any of you watchers occupy.
And how do you love the audience?
No, that's my Fate stream sign-off. Shit, I forgot that the raids take like 10 seconds to start.
Dude, are you okay?
No, just generally no. I'm never okay. I don't know what I'm doing, and I'm just constantly confused throughout my entirety of my life. Oh look, I can hit raid now.
Hello, Wiggins.